you hear me now?
Yeah, now I hear you.
All right,
Good.
All right, good. Sweet. Danny, because it's not my session today, I'm gonna let you take the reins on.
Okay, real quick, fill me in on your sponsors and stuff so I can make the announcements. Oh, you're doing.
Oh no, I'll do that stuff. But I'm gonna let you be like, hey guys, welcome in. I'm gonna let you welcome us in. I'll do the sponsorship stuff right now. Okay.
Are we live on Twitch or not yet?
We are currently live on Twitch.
Oh shit. Hold on, let me pull that up. Yeah. What's up, fellas? Hello, everybody. Are you recording your side?
Oh, hold on. I'm not recording on the Zoom. Let me make sure that gets recorded. We're not recording on Zoom. That's a good one.
Sweet.
All right. Whenever you want, Danny.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's edition of Podcasters, where I'm taking the reins today as your dungeon master, Daniel, followed by all of my favorite players over here and Chris. What's up, Chris? Just kidding. But we are here to throw a special one-shot at my unsuspecting victims. Cannot wait. But first of all, announcements. We have a sponsor. Anthony, take it away.
Our sponsor for tonight and moving forward, everyone, is Dreams Come True Incorporated. It is a gaming company out of Western New York. It is a friend of one of our players and local musician as well that has kicked up a company to launch a new game that he has called KaiMon in the works. It is a mix of Digimon, Pokemon, tabletop Warhammer gaming, like kind of like a team play. I don't know if there's a specific term for that, Tony. Anything that like Warhammer type of
tabletop gaming.
Tabletop Warhammer gaming. War gaming. That's what we're saying. It's a war gamer mix, and it is going to be done with all 3D minis and files, and it's going to be a sweet game. It sounds like this is the first of its kind in this genre and branch out into tabletop gaming. There is wargaming in the such of team play where you control vast armies. There is D&D where you're yourself, but I have not seen a game drop yet. And I spoke to Jeff from Dreams Come True earlier this week that he has not seen one out that places this gameplay where you are a master or a trainer that is partnered up with creatures. Or KaiMon, and you will control them in battle against one another in a competitive type of play. So please check out Dreams Come True Inc. They have a Facebook. Go check them out, like them, give them their support. Let them know that you found them through Podcasters over here with the Fabala 5. And we're going to have a giveaway that I'm going to announce halfway through the episode when we have a little bit of a break. And at the end, you'll find out how to win a giveaway. We have some items that were up and donated. They include different packs of dice. There is a starter kit for D&D. There is an essential kit, as well as some minis. So we're not doing all the giveaways tonight. We have a bunch of them that we will be dropping throughout the coming weeks. So if you're catching this tonight and you're watching the replay and you're like, oh my God, I missed it. How do I get on the giveaways next time? You got to be here live. You got to be here live and you got to be listening and interacting to let us know. So I have some questions that I will be dropping halfway through. So if you're catching this now, or if you're a little late to the game, we'll make another announcement or two. Halfway through, we're going to have a question drop, and the answer will be let go at the end. That's how you'll win a giveaway. So till then, Danny, take it away.
All right. You guys ready?
Ready.
All righty. Welcome to Podkeep Manor, a massive manor exhibiting a grandiose lifestyle that was once occupied by the Podkeeps family. The Podkeeps were a prominent family in Podsville. Once holding power as one of the elite families, their influence was known far and wide throughout Podsville. But then one day they disappeared. Never a trace or clue remained to be seen. The only evidence of the Podkeeps ever existing was this manor. For nearly a century it has sat, unoccupied, as a reminder of things that once were. Things yet to be. Legends have been told throughout generations, stories and myths that have expanded past the understanding of the mind. Each of you have arrived in response to a challenge. Make it through one night in the manor and become richer than your wildest dreams can imagine. Many have tried before, but none have ever succeeded. Do you have what it takes to survive the myths and horrors and claim your prize? As you guys gather together in the courtyard entrance, you're greeted by a tall, thin, gauntly-looking man, beady eyes. His clothes, a reddish-brown suit neatly pressed, presents a man of distinguished appearance. His pale, wrinkled face only contrasted by his dark and sunken eyes looking at each of you. Welcome, welcome. Each of you, thank you for arriving here. I hear you are here for the challenge, correct?
Yes, yes.
Good,
I'm
good.
new here.
Come, gather around. Introduce yourselves. Go ahead. Who are you? Don't be shy. Speak up. You, right there. The elf.
You guys are looking at a high elf with a brown parted hair cut nicely, younger in his years. He's roughly, I don't know, maybe his early 20s. And he looks like a scholar of sorts, kind of went to a college and he's got a staff, quarterstaff with him. It's got a little crystal on top of it that kind of swirls around it. He's got robes cloaking over him that looks kind of like tanned brown, almost like toasted breaded colored. Inside, if you see it, looks lighter, almost like a lighter in a lighter color on the inside of his cloak and robes. He's got a big book next to him that he's holding, and when he's up next to you, you probably get the small, faint smell of banana bread.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yes,
and you. Don't be shy. Any one of you, speak up.
All right, I'll go. Name's Torvald, and he's a human, tall, dark hair. He's in heavy armor. He's a black tattered cloak behind him, and it's concealing a obnoxiously large greatsword that is more of a bludgeoning weapon than it is a slashing weapon. He's not one for words, and he's just here to make some money.
Very, very nice. And you?
So my character is a human as well. Shaved head, imagine that. A little bit of a graying beard. And he's currently wearing a cloak. The hood is down. You can see he's got a weathered face, so he's seen things. And he just kind of looks around, and I look at everyone and just go, "The name's Hendrik."
Pleased to meet you. And
I am Tony. It looks like it's spelled Togna, but it's like baloney. I am Tony. I'm a hill dwarf. I notice you can check out my big bushy beard, which covers up the fact that I am not wearing a shirt and only these brown leathered pants and boots. I've got my sword, I've got my kinfolk, and I'm winning this money. Boy, tell him your name.
Zethorn, dragonborn with black dragon ancestry. Got just standard garb on me, and I'm here to claim my money because I will survive.
It's the black dragon of the family. Bigger than me, but still like him.
Ah, yes. Very nice to meet you. And that only leaves one.
They call me Craglow. You see this 7'9" gray-skinned Goliath with very short hair, but he looks like he's seen things, like a tornado has picked him up and just spit him out 6 times. And that's all he says.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for all coming and accepting the challenge. Now, the challenge before you is basically, can you survive a night? You do. You walk out here in the morning, and you guys will be richer than you can even imagine. So come on in. Gather in. And he's going to lead you guys into the opening entrance of the manor. And as you guys walk in, you notice a huge, grandiose type staircase that's right in the middle of the foyer. leading up to an upper floor with a deck going around it. Let's see. It's illuminated by a beautiful chandelier that hangs in the middle of the ceiling. Its iron and crystal design is bouncing light in almost like a transit type of a way. So yes, come gather. Now, you guys will be here all night, so make yourself comfortable and enjoy the night. And with that, the lights flicker, goes pitch black for like a brief second, and as the lights come back up, Johan is gone, and you guys are all alone in the manor. I sense, I don't know if you guys got it in the chat.
Got it.
Okay, the map of the first floor. So, what would you guys like to do?
Where are we currently?
we at,
Right there in the foyer?
So, yeah, right in the foyer is A.
Torvald's going to post up in a corner and kind of just cross his arms and take a look at the people in this group and just kind of size everyone up, not saying much.
Okay.
If we stick together like family, we can all leave with some riches.
Nice. You guys notice too, like on the staircase on either side of the staircase, there are doors that are looks like actually make a perception check. Whoever wants to.
My mini downstairs.
Roll a 12.
Cool. Okay.
18.
18.
Perception. I rolled a 19 plus.
Okay.
5.
Nat 1 plus 5.
Oh, 18 plus
Yeah.
2, 20. Yeah.
Cool.
Forgot my plus 2.
Don't forget those.
Short selling myself.
Anybody else know? Okay. So, Farron and Endrick, you notice very faint on the doors what look like arcanic type symbols, very, very faint glow. Almost like if you weren't really paying attention to it, it would have blended right in with the door. On the left side, as you look, is a door, and on the right side is another door. Other than that, it seems pretty quiet. The windows that lead to like the outside seems completely pitch black. Doors closed, and there's nothing else much going on.
Can I go on?
No, go ahead.
So I'm looking at, so there's a door in front of me.
Mhm.
And it's got a weird glow to it.
Yep, the two doors on either side of the staircase. They both have little like runic type looking symbols that are very faint.
So can I take 10 minutes and just kind of pull out my book? And I just start, hold on one moment, guys. If we have time to wait, time to kill.
Got all night.
And I start to kind of wave my hands over it. And I want to cast Identify. Do I identify anything that this like rune
Okay.
is giving off?
You get a faint, I can't remember the exact class of magic it is, but almost like a seal, as if it's meant to keep the door closed.
Abjuration?
Yeah, sure.
We'll say. Okay.
Yeah, don't at me. I don't know.
No. Abjuration is the banishment portion.
Yeah.
So,
So it's like a seal that's like meant to keep the doors closed.
okay. So I can't go up the stairs without the doors?
No, you can
Open
go
up?
up the stairs. The doors on either side of the staircase are on the first floor. And then if you go up to the second floor, you can go explore up there. You see, like, you're looking up the staircase, you can see, like, right in the middle. Actually, I'll send that. Not yet, unless you guys decide to go up there.
You said the first floors, both those doors are closed, yeah?
Yeah, they're all closed. All the doors are closed right now. You guys
I'm
are just
gonna-
all sitting in the middle of the foyer.
I'm going to
Okay.
approach the door on the right and try it, see if it opens.
Okay. Yep, you go to try it and opens right up.
Okay.
Ahead of you, you see a hall, and it goes all the way down. You have family portraits and paintings that are decorating along the sides of it. But as you see it goes down, it makes it look like it turns left. And in the distance, make a perception check.
So the hall you're talking about is the one that says H, yeah?
H, correct? Yep.
Okay. So I'm sorry, perception.
Yep.
16 plus 2 is 18.
16. It sounds like there's a soft whimper in the distance, like somebody crying.
I don't know what that means, guys, but it sounds like there's someone in this place with us.
Someone or something?
I mean,
I don't know.
That man disappeared.
So it's just a hallway with nothing but portraits on the left and right.
Yep.
Careful with those pictures. Friend of mine tried touching one and it almost got eaten alive. Took his arm almost all the way off.
How consistent is this whimper consistent, or did I just hear it when I first opened?
Yeah, no, it's consistent. Like it's still going. Like just something in the background, just like.
So I'm just gonna turn to everybody and just be like, "Does anybody else hear that?"
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm distracted looking in my books for this time.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm not checking, and Craggle is just going to say no.
Can I? So I want to sneak down to the hall to that corner and just kind of peer around that corner.
Okay. So you gonna stealth up there, or are you just gonna walk?
Stealth.
Okay. Sorry. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
My stealth is plus 12, son. So 7 plus 12, 19.
All right, that's good. So you creep down to the end of the hall. You're feeling pretty stealthy. And you take a look around. And are you looking around the corner? You said.
Yeah. I'm gonna peer
Right.
around the corner. Just that I'm gonna do this thing where like there's the corner and be like.
All right. So ahead of you, you see at the end there a door,
Oof.
but it's not a regular door. It seems to be covered in like vines and stuff. And in the middle of the door is a huge eye. But you hear this faint crying like it's coming from the door. On the right of it, of the wall, you see a giant mirror.
Nope.
And on the left is another door, it looks like.
It's a literal eyeball, or
It's like a literal eyeball in the door covered by different vines and all this other kind of weird shit coming up out of it.
All right, I'm gonna turn back and head back to them and just kind of over the shoulder and be like, I don't know about that way, guys.
Try the other way then. I'll pop the door
Try the other way?
on the other side.
All right. So you're going into C, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as you enter C, pots and pans align the wall of this tidy kitchen. Stoves and counters spotless, leaving a sense of cleanliness unlike the rest of the house that you've seen so far. A large pantry and freezer locker on the right, as you look up all the way in the back corner there on the right, give this kitchen an industrial type of a feel almost. It's only accented by the dumbwaiter that you see right ahead of you. The light bulbs are dim, and seems to be slightly flickering.
No, this one doesn't seem too bad. Let's go this way. I'll kind of motion everyone in and walk into the kitchen.
I'm also gonna elbow Anthony's character and say, anything in that book about eyeballs and walls?
I kind of actually. Do you need an extra eyeball?
No, there's an eyeball in a door back there.
Oh, can I go over to it and make the Arcana check to see if I pull anything from it?
To the eyeball
Sure.
door?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to go see. Yeah, so
How close are you going to get right up to it, or are you going to be a little distance away?
So real quick, I'm looking at
So
I'm looking at the map you just sent us.
I'm gonna
Yes.
let him go on his own and follow these guys into the other room, the new room.
Amazing.
All right, real quick. So I just did a giant post. So I'm looking at the map. We walk into the front doors. There's the doors to the left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Correct.
locked, right?
Correct. Of the staircase, they're locked.
Okay, those are the doors that are locked to the left and right of the staircase.
Correct. Yep. That's an A. And then when you go down in H, you go around the corner, the door that connects to O, that has the giant eyeball on it. Then you have the door to the left, and then on the wall to the right of the door is a giant mirror.
Okay, so door to the left is room I, but the door to O going straight up, that's the one with the eyeball.
Correct.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, make an Arcana check if that's cool.
All right. So as you start to approach, You get about 15 feet close to the door, and as like this, you start to hear obviously like the whimpering and the sobbing, but then a question peers into your minds. What have I become? What have I become?
Shit, I got it. Crap, I actually have to go through that door now, I feel. What have you become? I'm hearing in my head?
Mhm.
So am I having that question myself, or is someone asking me this?
You get a sense. Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check, that's +1. That's 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
You get a sense that it might be coming from beyond the door. It might be coming from the door. You're not quite sure. It's kind of weird. You've never seen anything like this before.
Excuse me there. You saying what have I become? Have you become a door? Can I help you not become a door, possibly? See, there's the Irish accent I was trying to work on, guys.
That's
I
as you were asking this, there's no response. It just keeps whimpering and crying, and then the occasional "What have I become?"
Well, that's some shite. I shoot fireball at the door. Just I'm sorry, firebolt.
Okay.
There's nothing. There was no response.
So
Yeah.
as you shoot, the fire actually gets absorbed into the door.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm going back to see everyone else.
All right, cool.
Folks, there's a real door here.
As you start to turn around, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, saving throw?
Mhm.
That's a 19.
19. Okay. You manage to duck and move just out of the way, just in time as the door actually shoots the firebolt back at you.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. And you still hear the same whimpering, "What have I become?"
Hold on. I'm going to make an intentional wisdom check to see if I would want to have it off of this door. 17. Right now, I'm aggravated at the door. Just almost got shot at. I'm walking away.
Okay.
I shot the ball at it. It went into it. I'm not today. I'll talk to everyone else about it. Hey, where's everyone at? Go back to everyone else.
Cool.
They're all in C, right?
So yeah, as you're walking back, you notice that everybody was kind of starting to gather into C. So the rest of you guys, right now it seems pretty empty. You see before you what looks like a huge industrial kitchen, the one dim light flickering. What do you guys want to do?
What is E right ahead of us when we would first walk in?
E is the dumbwaiter.
Okay.
I approach the flickering light and use the light cantrip on it to stop the flickering.
Nice. Okay.
That's it.
The light
Thank you.
stays
That was
steady.
driving me crazy. The dumbwaiter, is there anything in it?
Go ahead and make a investigation or perception, depending on how thorough you're wanting to look.
It's 16.
Okay. Yeah, you look, it's pretty empty. It just seems like it's a dumbwaiter designed to either go up, and then you notice like a cord also, like it's also meant to go down as well.
Is anyone? There's no small racial
I-
in this party, right?
I'm vertically challenged.
Does he look like he would fit?
How tall are you again?
I'm a dwarf, so
Yeah, you would fit.
let me guess. You want the short guy to go in.
I sure as hell don't fit.
Fine. Who's the strong guy?
I'll help him out.
All right, cool. So as you get in, it's pretty cramped because I mean it is a dumbwaiter. It's designed to like basically send food up and down to the different floors, being that it's from the kitchen. So you fit in, it's kind of cramped. You're feeling a little claustrophobic, but you have the opportunity to. There's like a little mechanical button. You see one with the arrow going up, one with an arrow going down, and as you look around, you can see like the little pulley ropes and stuff like that designed to help maneuver the dumbwaiter.
Which way? Up or down?
Let's go down.
We're going down.
All right. So as you go down, I will send that to you.
Ooh.
All right.
Let me open that up.
Yep. So, hold on one sec. Go back there.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah. So as oh shit, hold on, I got stuck. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go to F.
Okay. So as you see ahead of you, as you open up the door, it seems like be a very pitch black, like it's very, very dark, except for what looks like a light coming from the distance to your left. And you notice that there's about maybe 2 or 3 inches of water covering the entire floor. Ahead of you, just to the left, you see a door.
I'll go investigate the door to the left.
Okay. Go ahead. Make a regular just dexterity check.
This is the door leading to H.
Nat
Correct.
20 plus 2.
Awesome. Without issue. It seemed like the knob was a little stuck, but you managed to open it right up and you walk right in. Ahead of you, you see 3 huge barrels, but you assume would be filled with wine. You see to the left of you, giant rack full of just wine bottles and all kinds of like champagne, and you can tell this was like the cellar of the house.
Okay. Are they filled? Are the bottles filled or are they empty?
Couple of them you noticed are broken, and there is some wine on the floor, but they look to be pretty full.
I'll grab as many as my I don't know, probably 4 or 5 of them, and bring them back to the dumbwaiter and send it up.
All right.
I'm not.
So as you gather them up.
Yeah, I'll grab them and I'll hop back in and go up.
Beautiful. All right, yeah. So as you start to bring them back up, you hit the little power button and it starts to go, and about halfway through, it stops for a second. You start to get a little panicked, like, oh no, this is an old house. You hit the button again, and it starts to go back up again once more. You are now on the first floor again with the rest of the crew.
Drinks on me.
All right. I'll grab one.
I just put my hand up. I pass. I wanna check what's up, the door that leads into D there. I want to check that to see if it's open.
Okay. You go ahead and check, and it's actually open.
Okay.
You notice are you peering in or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna step in. I want to just take a look in.
You notice it seems to be a simple prep type room, used for like whenever they would finish the food in the kitchen, they would prep it in this mini room before they bring it over into the following room that you are not sure of yet. But it's filled with cabinets and counters.
Can I open the cabinets and see what's in there?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Let's see, 17 plus 5, so 22.
22, beautiful. Let's get to that real quick. You notice what seems to be rotten food. The smell hits you immediately. And as you're looking, you see what looks like a giant pound of meat, just the big blob of it right on the edge there.
I'm just going to turn back out and go back out there and basically let them know, it's been a while since anyone's been here, obviously. Food rotten in there.
Okay. Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Okay. 17 again, so 22 again.
As you were telling everybody this, the rotten food, it's been here for centuries, you turn around and you notice that huge blob of meat is gone.
Hang on a second. To anybody who's listening, really, because I'm just kind of talking out loud, but I'm going to say, guys, something seems off here. So I'm just going to kind of look around in that room again and see if did it fall off a counter or something.
Go ahead and make another perception or investigation.
Investigation. Oof, this time it's not so good. Let's see. 4 + 5 is 9.
9. Okay. Not necessarily in the area that you saw it, but I mean, it's not really too hard to notice. As you look on the opposite counter, you see another huge blob of meat. This one is slightly bigger. It's just flesh, rotten flesh.
Okay, I'm going to take a step towards it to kind of get a closer look and see what it is.
Okay. As you do,
what's that? I don't like that smile.
Yeah,
I don't like that
this.
smile.
I don't like this. Beware the smiling.
He's got a. He's turning page. He's rolling dice. This is.
What's your What's your AC?
Let's see, 15.
15. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer, the flesh you notice starts to move, and all of a sudden, this huge tendril whips out right in front of you, right towards your face, and knocks you right backwards. I need you to take.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, let me roll this up real fast.
So, okay.
It's not too bad. You take only 5 points of damage.
Okay.
As you're knocked backwards, but then the meat starts moving towards you at like a faster pace.
Oof.
I'd like you guys to roll for initiative.
I'm still like at the back of the doorway, I think, kind of walking into this room. Can you also let me know when an hour has gone by for my
sure.
one? You know what I'm talking about?
Real time or like game time hour?
Like game time.
Gotcha. Okay.
I cast something before going in.
Okay. You guys are approximately maybe 20 minutes in so far.
All right, I got an 11.
Okay.
21.
21 as well.
21. Nice. Togna. And
Intelligent initiative is 17.
Fairness 17.
Plus 6. How do I
Total, you said 6. All right.
Yes.
And Craglow?
15.
15.
I need a
Nice.
minute to put the wine away.
All right. So first up, hold on 1 second. Okay. So as it attacks Endrick over there, Endrick gets knocked back. It starts to move faster towards it and starts to rip out 2 more tendrils towards it, towards you, Endrick.
This is just a gelatinous piece of meat with tendrils?
Basically.
Okay.
It's just a moving piece of just like hunk meat.
Okay.
Let's see. You notice too, like, make a perception check real quick too for me.
Like mama's cooking.
Perception 17 + 2, 19.
Okay. You notice as it started to move towards you, like behind it, it leaves what kind of looks like a green infested looking slime. But it's going to attack you for 2 more. So 19 to hit.
Okay, so my dude's got uncanny dodge.
Okay.
What does that do with this at all? Does that do anything?
That is for area of effect, I believe. Let me double check that. It's been a minute. This rules check is brought to you by DCT, whatever. Go ahead, plug it.
All right, DCT. So, guys, DCT is the dreams come true. It is a local gaming community, local gaming company. They are a new up and coming that they are currently creating their own new battle wargaming game that is going to be a mix of a creature handler. KaiMon style, where you are going to be a trainer or companion to monsters, and you will then combat and control the monsters and direct them in battle with another player. I don't know if possibly there is a wild encounter, random table controlled monsters, but I know the big thing is that you are the player that the individual that is going to be controlling some monsters, attacking and fighting Pokemon, Digimon style in this partnership unison in the game. I'm very interested to try this out, which for you guys all in the coming months as the game becomes more developed and we have a prototype ready, we will be testing it out and demoing it out for everyone in talks with Jeff. I know Tony has seen some of the pieces in person. They have tested it out. Tony can let us know, how fun is it?
We still got a lot of playtesting to do, but it's pretty fun so far. Working out ironing things out, but it's going to be really cool.
You guys go. There's a lot of play testing out for us still, but it is fun. That's the biggest thing when it comes to gaming. So I can't wait to have fun and try it out, and can't wait to bring it to all of you guys. Till then, please go check out DCT Inc. on Facebook. It's DCT
Industries.
It is Industries, not Inc. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Industries. If you go to our Facebook page, I currently have a link dropped with it. Go like them, follow them, and make sure, because halfway through the game tonight, we're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to let everyone know what you have to do to get a giveaway. Tonight, for the first giveaway we're going to be doing is a case of dice. I'm going to let Tony pick out one of the dice that we're going to be giving away. We're going to let everyone know halfway through, tell you how you could do it, and the keyword will be at the end of the show to get it. So, back from this rule check.
So
Awesome.
it says it's a one reaction, right? One reaction when an
Correct.
attacker that you can see hits you with an attack.
If it
I
hits
can
you,
use
you
my
get half
reaction
the
to have
damage.
it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So it does, let's see, 19 does hit, correct?
Yeah.
All right, let me roll that real fast. All right, so it's only 5 damage. You take half of that, which is 2.
Okay.
I need you to make a con save for me.
Oh, you're killing me. A what save? I'm sorry.
Constitution save.
Oh, Constitution save.
Mhm.
14. So 14 plus 3, 17.
Ooh, you just make it. You get all this green slime and all this other stuff,
Oh.
and you're like, ugh, and you slop it off. All right, so that's turn. Tagna or Zethor, who has the higher dex?
I've got 15.
You do.
So
All right, go ahead, Zethorn. What would you like to do?
I'll go. I'll just run into the room, be like, I hear something, and then I just see this moving piece of meat, and I'll just blast it.
Oh, nice. All right, go ahead and make a attack.
8 to hit.
It's not really hard to hit. You actually do hit it at 8.
Yep.
So go ahead and
It's
roll your
meat.
damage. It's meat.
Okay. And then 11 damage.
11. Okay. All right. Let me do that real quick. Beautiful. All right. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. Tagna, you're up.
We're in the kitchen, right?
You're in the kitchen.
Is there any like seasonings or spices or anything available in the kitchen? Like, I'm looking around. Is there like, I want to like find some.
Tenderize it.
I love it. Make an investigation check.
Oh, well, this is all going on. Investigation. There we go. That's not that great. Ooh, 18.
Okay. As you're going through the counters, yeah, you do find a couple of things of salt, some pepper,
I want
some
to take
parsley.
I want to take the salt and start like I'll unscrew it and throw the salt at it.
Okay. You take it, you throw the salt at it. It seems to dry up the slime a little bit, but that's it.
All right. Make an attack on it then.
All right.
26.
26. It hits.
All right. And then I'll swing my great sword at it. We'll do 13.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do the same thing again because I get an extra attack every turn.
Alrighty.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
And then 16 again.
16. Okay. Beautiful.
All right.
All right. Next is Farron.
All right. So I'm running in from the door, hearing some commotions and frustration, running in. Probably can get up to the door from and seeing where Enric is.
Mhm.
And I am going to go, oh, this looks disgusting. This looks disgusting, guys. This looks disgusting. I grab one of the utility utensils off of the table, and as I kind of take it up and just throw it at it, very poor aim, and just cast catapult at it. So like the magic will do the shot. My arm, my physical athletics is not it.
Alrighty. I forgot. What is that? Like spell attack or what do you do?
So I grab an object that weighs 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't worn or carried, and I can launch it in a 90 feet direction. Object in front of it must make a dexterity saving throw. So do I see like this creature or slime with a tentacle that I can launch it at?
Yeah, you see it's like a huge pound of flesh with like
Huge
the
pound of
tentacle
flesh.
that reached out and just knocked back Endrick.
Okay, yeah. So I'm grabbing a ladle or like a plate and be like, no, and just launch it with it.
Okay, so dex save for me
Yes,
is 21.
Ow, that saves. Object hits. Nope. So on a failed save, it stops moving. Nope. So object flies straight line, stopping early if it is that. Failed save, strikes, not moving, strike something. Object. So, all right, yeah, it's gonna fail. I'm gonna say it failed then.
Okay.
Launches past you.
All right, yeah. So as you go to throw it, the tendril just moves like right out of the way just as it goes through. It completely hits the right in the side of the wall over there.
All right.
All right, that's your turn.
It's my turn.
All righty, next, Craglow.
There's only one meat thing we can see right now.
So far, unless you want to make a perception.
I would like to make a perception
Go ahead.
because I don't want us to be taken over by meats.
Just smell check.
Yeah. Too many tabs. 15.
15. You happen to look over to the door where G is, and you see right underneath the door, the space there seems to be another thing of meat that's just squeezing its way underneath the door and making its way slowly towards you guys.
Oh, no.
You're talking about the door that leads into B?
Into G.
Oh, into G. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, we're out in the main room. I
Oh,
thought we were in
shoot.
D.
Yeah, you guys.
We're looking
half of
in
you
D.
guys are in D. Craglow happened to look as he's running towards D.
I
He
see
looked
ya.
over to the door G, and
Gotcha. Okay, so the rest of us are in D.
yep.
Okay.
More meats are coming. I will stay in C because it seems like there's more space in there, at least right now, to defend from the meats. I'll cast a firebolt at the one trying to crawl under the door.
All right, go ahead.
17.
17 hits.
Take that, meat. You're going to be well done. That's going to be 14.
14. All right. All right.
I'm standing there on the ready.
It looks
checking
slightly
my
charged.
surroundings.
As the firebolt hits it, you see it looks slightly charred. A little well done on that one side, but it's still slowly making its way through the door towards you. Up next, Torval.
All right, so this meat, you said there was like a tentacle that jumped out of it. Is it like from the inside or something underneath the meat? Is it
No,
another
like
separate
part of the
creature?
meat formed into a tentacle and extended out towards Hendrik and knocked him back.
Is it just the one tentacle?
So far.
Okay. Can I make a attempt to cold shot that tentacle and try to cut it off?
Sure. Go for it.
All right. All right, attack with the great sword. That is 17.
17 hits.
Okay. 1 second. So 15 damage.
All right. As you do, you cut it clean off. It cleaves down. Green slime starts splurting real quick, and a little bit of it gets on you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing. That is a 22.
Good. You're good. As you wipe it off real quick, you notice that hunk of meat starts to wither and shrivel up, and now it just looks like a giant pound of beef jerky. You have killed it.
Okay.
Nice.
Is the other
one that's coming out from there's still the other one coming out from the door. So
all right. And was this thing like sitting on a table?
It was like it was on one of the counters, and it reached out and started making its way towards Endrick. Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna use my sword with my second attack, and rather than attacking, just gonna push it off the counter and get it on the floor. Make sure there's nothing else behind it.
Yep. As you do, it's just dead. You see a whole bunch of green different slime and stuff like that. So, but that's about it. Nothing else.
Okay.
All right. Chris. Endrick, your turn.
I'm still in D, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I dash out into C now?
Yep.
So I can see around that entire kitchen, right? Like I can see the
correct.
The stove,
the two tables in the middle there, just kind of like island tables.
Okay.
Use counters, whatever, to use to help prep as well. And then you got a stove and a sink over there.
And there's something coming out from underneath G.
Correct.
But it hasn't come out all the way yet.
Not yet all the way.
Let's you said how much of it's sticking out? Like is it's a tentacle that's sticking out, or
no, it's halfway through underneath. Like a big giant mass of meat just managed to form itself to go underneath the space and is wiggling its way through.
When you say it's a mass of meat, it's the size of what, like a watermelon that's coming out from under there? Like you know what I mean? That
maybe
big, or
maybe 2 watermelons.
All right. I'm gonna just kind of leap at it with 2 daggers straight out, both of my daggers out, and just come down on top of it, both daggers.
Oh, nice. Mince meat. Go ahead and attack.
17.
17 hits.
And let's see. Daggers, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So do I do one for each dagger or no?
You're attacking with both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 8 and 7, so 15.
15 total. Okay, cool. All right. As you do that, you slice right into it, and a little bit of green slime splurts from the inside and splashes on you. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saves. All right. Let's see. That is 16 plus 3 is 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, you save. You're good.
Cool.
All right. So it is now top of the round.
So are my daggers just kind of sticking it to the ground, to the wooden floor?
Yeah, you're kind of, unless you want to take them out, you're basically kind of pinning it there.
I'll pin it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there pinned to the ground.
All right, cool. All right. So as you do that, you notice around it, the rest of it starts to form around from underneath the door and starts to make its way out.
Oh, it's T2ing itself?
Basically, it's like a T2ing flesh of meat that just happens to form itself. And another tentacle is actually going to try to wrap around you.
What the?
Hold on. It's not going to really do that with a 6, I'm sure.
All right.
6 misses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so easily enough, you see it starts to go for your foot, and you just kind of back away real quick. That will be its turn. Zethorn, you're up.
I'm assuming I noticed the meat.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna go over there, back up a little because I saw the green slime stuff or whatever. Cast another Eldritch Blast.
Beautiful.
18 hit.
18 hits.
And then that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And I just realized Eldritch Blast does there's like 2 beams or whatever. So second beam, so 21.
Yep, that hits too.
And then 8 damage.
Beautiful. You see the flesh and meat looks pretty well charred, pretty almost well done, but it's still slightly moving, like it's just barely hanging on. Togna, did you want to move before anything, Zethorn, or no?
Back up because I don't want it to explode on me.
Okay, smart. Sorry. Togna, you're up.
All right. So this was coming from under G, right?
Correct.
So we've backed out of D. We're in C. We're looking at G, and it's coming down the hall, right?
Correct. Like into the kitchen area, trying to, because it heard commotion, it wanted to see what was going on, possibly.
All right. I'm going to do a ranged attack for my crossbow.
Okay.
So 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And then 10 piercing.
Beautiful. So as it right into the meat, you notice the meat itself starts to shrivel up just like the first one. And now there's this big, giant, dried hunk of jerky stuck underneath the door.
Okay. I'll put away the crossbow.
Can I look around? I'm
All
just
right.
going to look for a towel to wipe all this green gunk off of me.
Yeah. You look around, make an investigation check.
Yeah, this is 16 plus 5, so 21.
And 21, you look around, there's not really any rags or anything. Most of the kitchen is pretty spotless, well organized, random with the spices, and even like pots that are empty, used for cooking, but nothing else.
Ugh, I'm going to be annoyed and snag my daggers back up, wipe them off of my pants, and put them back away.
All right. What else would you guys like to do?
Can I go over and make an investigation check and see if this charred meat looks safe to eat? And could I like do some magic to make it edible?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Can I do an Arcana check on the meat?
Suck.
He's not doing that too.
Sure.
So it
What's your investigation?
not the best. It is a 7.
7. I mean, you've probably in your lifetime have come across spoiled food that you're like, maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. You kind of get the sense that looking over this meat, it's been spoiled for a long, long time. And now that it's just cooked spoiled meat. So you can take your chance. It may or may not be fine.
Maybe best if we don't eat the jerky here, folks. I fortunately don't usually prepare food for myself. I don't know if any of you have rations. Is there any food in the pantry? If this is bad, I'll go over and start looking over the pantries.
Okay. What's your arcane check, Craglow?
16.
16. Okay. You get the sense that it, not necessarily any magical aura coming from it, but this was a creature that was summoned from maybe a different plane of existence. You're not quite sure.
I don't like that.
What'd you say was down the other hall?
In H,
It's a door with an eyeball in it.
Oh,
I want to. Can I head down that way? I want to check this out.
Can I go with you?
sure.
All right.
All right. So as you go down the hallway, you see the same family portraits, and turns the corner. And as you're approaching, you hear soft whimpering in the background. And as you get a little bit closer, you hear the same, "What have I become?"
Okay.
with just the crying.
You said there's a mirror.
Notice there's a huge mirror to the right, and to the left is just a door.
I want to take the mirror off and hold it in front of the door.
As you do, you see the eye. The whimpering stops. It's just a plain door.
I'll put the mirror back on the wall. Is there anything going on with the mirror? Like, am I looking at it and it's just normal?
It's just a mirror. Just seems to appear to be a normal mirror.
I got rid of the eye, everyone. We're good to go this way.
All right. So you're going to go through that door or the one to the left?
Go through that door.
That one?
Yeah.
Well, that one. The one that had the eye on it.
The eye, okay. So as you go through, you check the door. Everything seems fine. The crying has stopped. You open it up, and it seems to be another hallway that seems to kind of make like a zigzag motion.
Okay. Is anybody else coming, or is it just us? Oh yeah.
I'm still checking. I want to check to see if there's any food. Like, was this the only food in the place, and did it just attack us, or are we supposed to spend the night and just kind of like sit in a corner and stay alive? So I want to see: are we supposed to eat here? Here? I don't know.
All right. So you're checking G. Is you notice it's what appears to be a pantry. The walls are covered with shelves.
Okay.
Empty boxes, empty cans. You see some rotten food in the corner. Make a perception check for me.
Yeah. 23.
23. You notice all along like the ceiling and like parts of the floor is that same green slime that seemed to be following the chunk of flesh that was going towards you guys. But seems about it.
Does the green slime look like it's pulling and like the source of it is coming from like one of the corners, like there's like a greater source of it, or is it more or less evenly spread? And is this like the residue of like a slug, like a snail sliding through?
You get the sense it was more of like the residue, much like a slug. And as you follow it along, you see it basically follows the trail of the meat that was going through the door.
Okay.
But as of right now, it seems quiet. No scratches or anything, no movement.
I'll head out back to the eye door if I hear Togna and Zethern walking out that way. I guess I'll make my way out there.
Okay.
I'm gonna split from the group, and I was already in D, so I'm gonna go into B, into this the big room here.
All right, perfect. So,
and while he's doing that, I'm gonna start making my way to check the door on F.
F. Okay. All right. So we'll start with Torvald. As you enter in, you notice a very long table, dining room table. It's decorated with delicious foods and goods, and sitting in the middle of it is lit by like candelabras, like huge candles and stuff like that. It presents a feast of decadent foods in which you've never seen before. The warmth of the fireplace next to you invites almost like a most comforting welcome. There seems to be what looks almost like a statue of a figure sitting at the head of the table, not moving, hands down on the table. But that's about it. You're not sure
Do I
if
recognize the statue in any way?
Make a history check.
I don't think I'm very good at this. Ah, 1. Not
1.
Natural 1.
You have no idea what this might even be. And as you look a little bit, notice there's no facial features on the face. It's just a blank slate.
Hey, Farron, I found your food.
Yeah, you found me food. I at this point, if I'm probably walking into I'm gonna turn around and run over and kind of come back from where I see Torvald or hear Torvald from. Bunch of food.
Perfect. All right, so as you do that, Endrick, you start to open up the door to F, and immediately a blast of cold air hits you as you notice this is much of like a freezer locker. And as you open it up, you notice like there are meat hooks hanging all over the place. And oddly enough, you see what appears to be 6 different bodies hanging from there.
Oh,
Different
snap.
sizes, some tall, some shorter, some of different races. You're not quite sure.
Is it dark? Can I see them clearly?
There is a steady light by the door, so it gives off like a faint blue light. What are you? Do you have dark vision or no?
No, I'm human.
Okay. I mean, you can get closer and look if you want, but it's super cold and it's just hanging there.
I've seen enough movies where that door shuts me in for the night and no one knows I'm in there.
Okay.
So,
Make a
unless it's
perception
full
check.
of ice, unless it's full of ice cream, I'll be like chunk in there with the ice cream and the dead body.
Make a perception check.
Let's see here. Oh,
Danny, I sent you a message if you just don't mind checking real quick.
18 plus 2 is 20.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. You said 20?
Yeah.
All right. You do notice on the right-hand side, there's a shelf full of Rocky Road ice cream. And going down in there, you see the corpses that are hanging in the thing look very familiar.
Oof. All right.
As a matter of fact, one kind of looks like you. The others, as you look, kind of look like the rest of the people you just met tonight. You're not quite sure.
So yeah, this kind of throws me. So I'm going to step out real quick and then just I'm going to do that thing where I'm just slowly stepping away, let the door close, and I'm looking around to see where everybody went. And I heard Farron kind of run into that other room.
Yep.
So I'm just going to kind of follow behind him and head into
right.
B.
And you said with that 19 perception too, as you're backing out and getting ready to close the door, you swear you see one of the arms twitch a little bit, just a little,
Oh, hell no.
like that.
Yep. I'm heading into B, bro.
All right. So as you head into B, you're in there with Farron and Torvald. You notice the same thing that they saw. Long table filled with like decadent food, so delicious. It smells so good. You see a nice cozy fireplace on the side there, and not huge, but like just a blank statue sitting at the head of the table, palms down on the table.
Hey guys, I wouldn't touch any of this food. There's some weird stuff going on. You got to see what I saw in this other room.
I've got to see what's in the other room.
Yeah, it's basically it's copies of us hanging in a freezer.
Copies of us hanging on a freezer. What do you mean?
Like you're standing in front of me and you're also hanging in a freezer.
I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want.
I'm in there. The dwarf is in there. Everyone's in there.
See, I'm torn because I feel like it's a trap and it's going to be dangerous to go into it and look at it. But it's intriguing, and I feel like if we were to not go and check, it'd be negligent of us, and it's going to get us either way. So
I just don't know if I trust anything in this place. Everything else is rotted, and everything in here looks good.
I'll go check and see what it is, but I'm not going alone. Someone else better be coming with me.
Did the copies have any gear on them, or were they just like corpses?
They were just good. Well, from what you noticed, they were just hanging empty corpses, like just no clothes, no nothing, completely naked, frozen, hanging on these meat hooks.
No, naked as the day we were born.
And you sure you saw me? You saw?
I for sure saw the dwarf. I saw myself, and I saw this other human, and there were other bodies back there, and they pretty much fit our statures.
Let's go check it out. I'll go check it out because I'm curious now to see. I need to see myself.
Okay. Are you all gonna go together, or is just you?
I'll start walking towards Dean. I'll be like, well, like I said, I'm not going alone.
Yeah. So as all three of you start to walk towards the freezer locker, we're gonna cut over to Togna and Zethorn and Craglow. I'm assuming you joined them in the hall, correct?
Oh god. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was muted or not. I was trying to check the map. At first, I would say Craglow for a while everyone left the kitchen was just standing by the light bulb he had fixed, just kind of waiting to see what happens next. And then yeah, I guess I would go in the direction of Togna and Zethern.
Okay.
Or Tony and Zethern.
Yep. Tony. Okay. Yep. So as you gather together in the hall, there, it's you turn the corner and you notice there seems to be 2 doors on the right, and then like an extension of a wall. And to your immediate left is another door. And then as you look ahead of you, there seems to be another door going into what would have been B.
What's behind door number 1?
Yeah, we'll check the door to the left.
That's to the left. The K?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that real quick. You guys noticed it's a very small bathroom. And the stench of mildew hits you as soon as you open it up. It's dark and murky water fills the bathtub, and it looks to be plugged by this long chain that's connected to the ceiling. You see on the right there a shattered mirror over the sink, and the sink seems to be filled with the same dark, murky water as well.
I was gonna, like, in my head, I'm just going to summon a mage hand and have it pull the chain to the tub to see if it drains.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as you do, you hear the blink and the water starts going, the swirling. You hear a little, but that's it.
Can I make
seems to be, make a perception check.
6.
Seems to be an empty tub.
I was going to ask if I can make a perception check for any living bars of soap.
Sure, go ahead.
I like it.
D&D at its finest, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
Yeah. Nah. No soap. Whoever's lived here is, it's been emptied for almost a century now. Nobody's taking care of themselves.
All right. Shall we check door number 2, boys?
Door number 2.
We'll go up to
okay.
Door to L.
To L, all right. As you open up, you notice it's a very small, empty closet. Shelves, empty, nothing in there really. You look around, cobwebs, not much.
Okay, close it. Next one.
All right. As you open up that, you notice there's more shelves, mostly empty. You see a couple of mops and brooms hidden off on the side. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
All right. 16.
You notice tucked behind one of the shelves seems to be a small wooden box.
I'll investigate the box.
Yeah. It's made out of wood with the iron clasp, that closes it. No lock or anything. It seems to be, you can just flip it right open if you want. And as you do, you notice inside there is a pistol. And you see like 3 little medicine bottles filled with pills. Essentially, they're like healing potions. It's the equivalent of that, greater healing potions. So you get 3 of those, and then you get a pistol.
Okay.
Why do you always get the gun?
Yeah.
Old family tradition.
So with that too, when you go to attack, you use your dex to hit.
Okay.
You have a range of 100 feet.
Okay.
And then the damage, it's going to be 2d12 plus your dex bonus.
And how many shots?
You have 6 bullets. It's a revolver with the 6 shots, and that's all you guys in there. 6.
All right. I'll pack that pistol, and I'll grab those 3 potions.
All right. Cool.
I'll give
the equivalent of the greater healing, so it's going to be 4d4.
I'll give 1 to Craglow, 1 to Zethorn, and 1 for myself.
Perfect. Okay.
44, you said?
4d4 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that down. I wrote it. I got it.
Yes, thank you.
Got it. All right. Since we're done there. I guess we'll just check that last door before you can move on to whoever's next. We'll do N.
N. All right. As you enter N, it's a staircase that you notice. One leading up, one leading down.
Leave that B for now, and then open up that last door and see where that one goes.
All right. So the one goes into B there, and you see what they saw previously, the long table filled with delicious food. Like the smell hits you, and like all of a sudden your mouth just starts salivating. It's so good. You see a cozy fire, and like it gives you like that warmth, welcoming feeling. And sitting at the head of the table there, and actually I didn't mention it before, behind the table you see two double doors. But sitting at the head of the table there, you see blank-faced statue, hands face down on the table, not moving, not doing anything, just.
And everybody else is in there now too, right? So now like we're all back together.
And now everybody at this point just started moving back through towards F. So like you can kind of hear them going back towards there.
I was gonna say I wanted to leave that door open.
Okay.
The one we came through.
Okay.
Follow them to F.
Craigley, you want to keep going on?
Yes.
All right.
Cool. So you guys reconvene in the kitchen.
And then
As
I
you guys-
point to the F door. I'm like, that's where our copies are.
Open it.
All right. So as you open it, you notice there seems to be a corpse, each resembling each one of you, frozen, hanging on the meat hooks. And to the right, delicious Rocky Road ice cream.
Not touching that.
Am I wearing my robes and everything like normal?
Yeah,
If I'm looking at,
Mhm.
I'm looking at what I'm looking at, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Essentially, it looks like it's just a frozen version of you hanging on one of the hooks.
Well, that's
21 to hit.
Okay.
I'm attacking mine.
Okay. Perfect.
I am behind him. If I see him going to do an attacking motion, I am not entering the door. I will look at it from outside. I'm not entering it yet.
All right. Let's get into this. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Everybody or just
Everybody.
Oh,
This initiative roll is brought to you by Oogie Games at 2406 Military Road, Niagara Falls, New York, 14304. Buy, sell, trade, use games. Oogie Games.
Yes. All right.
15 damage, by the way,
Okay.
but I also rolled a 5 for initiative.
I have 4.
Perfect.
I have a 17 with a +6 to initiative, so 23.
All right. Hold on.
Oh.
1 second.
4 4 plus 4 is 8.
You mind if I borrow some of that, Anthony? I got a 4.
I can't right now, but I can work on something in the future for you. Don't
You said
worry.
how much, Cragler?
I got a 4.
4. Okay.
19 for me.
Damn
19.
you, Torvald, for one-upping me.
I rolled a natural 1 too. That's the least
Torvald,
they can do.
5. You said Farron was what, 23?
Yes.
Okay. And Craglow, you said what was that again? I'm sorry. 4, right?
4.
Okay. And Zeththorn?
8.
8.
Torvald, what kind of fighter? What kind of person am I looking at? We're looking at a dwarf. You're a fighter, right?
Torvald is a human.
Human.
He's a fighter. Yeah, heavy
All right.
armor.
So you're going up and you're actually attacking your body.
Oh yeah,
All right, cool.
it's an abomination.
Rocky style.
Got it.
So, let me get this going real quick.
I don't trust this stuff.
All right. You said what was the damage there?
15 for the
15.
initial
All right.
swing.
You notice as you hit it, it doesn't move. It doesn't seem to react for a moment. Farron, you're up first.
I would like to. Do I have detect magic? Because I will. I don't know. That'd take too long. Looking at. Can I identify which one is me?
Yes.
I'm gonna launch a firebolt at myself just to see what happens.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
It is 18.
18. You notice.
What's up?
Suspense.
It's killing us. Where are we at?
I noticed what?
Oh God.
Oh no, we lost Danny, guys.
Trevor's a vampire, and
Maybe we're the clones.
Lord
I don't
God.
know. Guys, I really don't know.
Your fireball's just frozen in midair in that freezer.
Firebolt. But yes, it's just so cold in there.
this buffering brought to you by the network, where our podcasts don't buffer. They're ready to go for you to listen to, no matter what quality bit rate you're listening to. Check out the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Yeah. I'm loving the
Oh, no.
we lost them. I am loving this. And actually, you know what? This is a perfect moment. I will say we will take a bathroom break right here. Bathroom break. We're going to take a 2-minute bathroom break, guys, until Danny gets back on with the internet. Till then, I want to let everyone know. So, Tony, you have some dice next to you, correct? All right, pick a pack of dice up because we're going to be doing for the first giveaway with our new sponsor from DCT Industries. I don't know why I had ink written down. It's Industries, guys. DCT Industries. We're going to be giving away a set of dice. Those are some sweet, it looks like some blue dice.
Yes, they are blue, and they come with a nice acrylic case.
Blue dice with a nice acrylic case. That's really cool. I love it. And the way that you're going to get it is at the end of tonight's session, I'm going to give everyone the code word to comment below in the post on our Facebook page. That is Pod-Casters Tabletop Gaming. So go to our Facebook page. It's Pod-Casters Tabletop Gaming. The pinned post, which is the Twitch post about this episode, with our sponsor, DCT Industries, tagged in it. So what you have to do is you have to go to that post. You have to follow the link to DCT Industries. You have to like them. You have to like them to be a part of this giveaway. After that, you will then also comment below it the code that I will release at the end of it. After that, sorry, you won't be commenting on that post. You'll be messaging us the code that I share to you guys. So once again, what you're going to have to do to get these dice or to be entered in to win these dice, have to go to our Facebook page, go to the pinned post with our sponsors link and this current Twitch episode. You have to like the sponsor on Facebook, DCT Industries. Don't forget it, guys. Then after that, the end of tonight's session, I am going to give everyone the code. You are going to message us directly from Facebook, the code. At the end of tonight's episode, I have 2 more ways that you could enter in 2 additional raffles for this giveaway. Till then, we are going to take a 1 to 2 minute bathroom break, and we'll be right back, everyone. And we're back from that bathroom break, everyone. Got it up
Yes.
on Twitch. So, as we had said before the break, if you want to be entered in to the contest to win a set of dice from our sponsor, DCT Industries, what you have to do is head over to our Facebook page, the Podcasters Tabletop Gaming. Go to the pinned post where this is. Head over to the sponsors page. Make sure you give him a like. That is one of the requirements. And then after it, from this, you will have to message us a code word that I will drop at the end of it, as well as 2 additional ways to get 2 more chances into the raffle. So, Danny, back to you, man.
All right. Well, thank you for that suspense and everything. All right. So as you fire a firebolt, what was your attack roll again? I'm sorry.
I didn't roll yet. I don't know what it was, so I'm gonna re-roll. That's cool.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ooh, 19.
19. All right. So it hits. Go ahead. Roll damage.
Ooh, I get 2d10 on this. I'm weird and want certain dice. There it is. That's the one I want. Get my yellow dice for this one.
Mhm.
I have 13 points of fire damage.
All righty.
I got
Okay. So you notice like it takes the brunt of the fire and like a part of the shoulder is a little bit charred. And as you do that, it tries to like leach out at you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
so I launched.
Actually, hold on, wait. How far were you? I'm sorry.
I mean, I have a 120-foot range on it. So
How far
I
back were
would've-
you? You weren't that close, right?
I wouldn't
Okay,
have
never
been
mind.
in the door. I would have been like 5 feet from behind the door.
Okay,
into it.
gotcha.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
into it.
so it reactively like reaches out, but obviously you're nowhere near, so it's not going to hit. It's just going to like swipe away. But then you notice it starts to, and it rips itself off of the hook.
Oh no!
Next, let's see who.
Now backing up. I'm like, oh shit.
Go ahead, Tony Togna.
I shut the door.
I'm in there. All right.
All right.
No. How about wait? Are you actually in the freezer still?
I went and attacked. Yeah, I guess I'd be in there.
Mhm.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
he's still
man.
in there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that to him.
I
Then
hear
I
you.
didn't realize you were still in there.
Oh.
Can I? Oh no, because he wants to attack him. I was gonna say I could yank
Do
him
it.
out. But what?
Do it.
To
I
do
don't
it?
care. Yeah,
I shut
fine.
the door.
You shut the door.
I shut the door.
All right, you shut the door. That's all you want to do for your turn.
Is there anything by the door that we can like
Barricade it.
It's let me pull that back up. There's counters and stuff like that. Besides pots and pans, you could probably use a
well
like
does
one of the
door,
handles from there. But
is
it's
the door open out or
no, they're knobs, and they open in
all right, so you have to like hold the door shut then, right?
basically. Yeah.
So I'll shut the door and I'll kind of like hold it that way if Torvald needs me to open it, I can open it, but I'll master the door at this point, I guess.
Okay.
Getting any ice cream when this is over.
Alrighty. So then next would be Torvald, your doppelganger actually does the same thing where it launches its back and it rips itself off of the meat hook. And you notice like chunk of meat just still hanging on the hook as it's hanging there. And it looks right at you.
I don't like.
And
meat.
from behind it, it rips out another meat hook and it's going to slash at you.
Cool. All right,
Yep.
do it.
Which is not very good at all. What is that? 10.
Does not hit.
I didn't think so. So yeah, you kind of like shocked at what it just did, instinctively reach back and at the door like, hey, let me out. So that is its turn, but it's gonna start moving in closer towards you. Next is Zeth.
I don't know. Are you gonna kick me out of the way?
Yeah. I'll kick him out of the way, bust open the door, and I will poison spray.
Okay.
I'll gesture Torvald to back up. Poison spray I point my hand at I don't know which copy it is or whatever. But I point my finger at it, and
Which one are you attacking?
wait, there's multiple.
There's two. There's 6 hanging. Like there were 6 total. 4 are hanging on the hooks right now. 2 of them just ripped themselves off the hooks. The one that looked like Torvald and the one that looks like Farron.
Whichever one's closer.
The one that looks like Torvald's closer.
All right, so I'm gonna poison spray it, which is so the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d12.
Okay, beautiful. Con save. 19.
Yeah, that saves.
Yeah.
And
Nothing.
yeah, nothing.
Okay. All right. Next is Endrick.
So I'm outside. I'm out by what's that? A stove?
Yeah, it's like a stove you see there, and then also like a sink.
Okay. So since I'm behind a lot of them, do I have a clear shot? Like, can I? So I have. I believe I have a short bow. What do I have? Yeah, a short bow, right? Do I have a clear shot?
You're standing next to the stove, you said?
Yeah. Like, can I see? Can I see these zombie things?
Not
clearly?
yet. Right now, you just see Torvald, and then it's like he's looking, but it's just cut off by the wall there.
So Torvald's
in your line of sight, yeah, and you see him looking like past, but whatever he's looking at is just
on the
beyond
other side
the
of the
door.
wall.
Yeah.
Do I see anything behind like Torvald in my view from that room? Can I see any of those things hanging?
I mean, you see,
or are they all around the corner?
They're all like around the corner, basically going around. Yeah, you see like the shelf full of ice cream, but that's about it. And then Torvald.
Oh man, it's gonna get crowded in there, huh? We have two of our party in there. I don't like this. All right. So is it gonna be super crowded if I'd run in there?
It's
like
gonna
how,
get a
how
little.
big is that room?
Gather was about 20 feet, maybe.
All right.
By 20 feet length and then by like 10 feet deep.
Okay, so I'm gonna step in and then just kind of turn.
Mhm.
What does it turn to the right where Torvald's looking?
It would be the creature would be to the left of you.
Okay. So whichever direction he's looking at that creature. So I'm gonna turn in that way, coming up behind Torvald, bow and arrow right by the side of his head, and let go of one of the arrows as quick as I can at the middle of the dude's forehead.
Nice. Go ahead, make an attack.
Oh, natural 20, dude.
Oh, snap. So
Dude,
go ahead.
how do I show you this? Like, that's legit. That was sweet.
Yeah, no, it's good. I trust you. So go ahead, roll your damage and then just double it all.
All right, let's see my damage. What is the damage on a short bow? 1d6 plus 4. So what do we got? 9. You said double that? 18?
Mm-hmm. 18. Okay. Okay. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, it's right in the middle, but it's still looking right at you now. Arrow sticking out from the middle, and it's gonna go towards you. But next, is that your turn, or that's everything?
It does say no. Never mind. I have a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Bonus.
And basically, my bonus action is to either dash, disengage, or hide.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna kind of step out again to I'm just in, and then pulling right back out.
Okay, cool. All right, so next is Torvald.
Okay. So one of my abilities, my feats, Great Weapon Master, I can make basically power attack. So I swing it -5, but I do plus 10 damage.
Nice. Okay.
I will be doing that unless I say otherwise in this fight.
All right. Go ahead and roll for attack.
So I will roll for attack right now. No, that's going to miss. A 6.
6. Yeah, no, as you go to swing, it's the meat hook, it's like it goes to swing at you at the same time and basically parries it away from you.
All right, second attack.
Yep, go for it.
One at it again. And I rolled a natural 1. Torvald's head.
So
roll,
as
I was gonna say, roll a d6 for me.
Okay. That's a 3.
Okay, nothing happens. You're good.
Okay.
What was that, Farron?
I say when I see that happen, when I see him hit, I see the move coming down as he's bringing down the strike, and I start to put my hands out and kind of rip open through reality, and he gets to re-roll for that.
Okay.
As I break the space and time, and you all kind of see a deja vu moment happen.
What is that, like luck, or what were you doing?
It's a chronal shift.
Okay,
I can force a monster or a creature I see to re-roll if after I see whether they succeed or fail. I'm allowed to redo it.
Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
All right.
Go ahead, roll for damage.
Man.
2, 11, 13, 23.
Nice. All right. Yeah, so you cleave like right through it, and like a good portion of it opens up, blood spurting out. Kind of frozen, actually. It's kind of weird noticing that, being that it's like a frozen body, that there's still moving liquid and stuff like that. But it's still kind of coming at you a little bit slower, but now it's still going. Was that all your actions, bonus actions, all that?
That is my action for now, yes.
All right. So then next up, Craglow.
I have not seen this body double yet.
Yeah, no, not yet. Like you hear them all fighting and stuff like that, but you haven't actually seen them yet.
They're fighting with a door. Again. I will get close, but I will cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Top of the round, Farron.
All right, so I'm looking at the bodies in front of us.
Is there anybody that can just light them all up? Because there's a whole lot more on hooks that we gotta go through here.
I know.
I'm thinking.
I have a fireball spell.
It's all good. I like the ideas of that. Who's in there? Hearing someone up front mention the word fireball, I go, I like that. As I throw the book down on the ground, I stomp on it, and I pull out a crystal from my hand, crunch it into itself, and as it kind of materializes into flame, I hurl it in to the back far corner of the freezer locker.
Okay.
So I'm trying not to hit anyone.
Right now, it's just Torvald. He's inside the locker, but he's near the door.
Yeah, so
he's not too far from there, but yeah.
I'm launching to hit everything. Hopefully he isn't hit.
Okay.
So I'm launching fireball at 3rd level. Just
3rd level. What's the radius of it?
It is a 20-foot radius.
It would engulf the whole room.
It would engulf the entire room. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
It happened.
All right, so it's what, deck save?
Deck save, yeah.
All right.
Kind of just crunch up, grab some powder. There's a flint spark as you all smell the burning of almost like banana bread kind of baking. It almost like a warm, like your grandma's kitchen. You start to smell coming from me as it goes, and I launch it.
All right, so I have, what's your DC on that, the save on that?
DC is 17.
17. So you have only one that manages to make it, and it's the one closest towards Torvald.
Okay.
So go ahead, roll your damage and all that.
All right, 8d6.
Nice. Torvald,
10,
also go ahead and make a deck save too.
Yep.
10, 14,
I fell.
22, 26. 26, I'm going to do this. 26. 26, 28. 34 total.
34.
Half would be 17
Nice. All right. So
of fire damage.
let me do some maths real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So even though the one that resembles Torvald that he was attacking saved, it was just enough to basically like just incinerate him, and he crumples right in front. The other 4 hanging on the meat hooks start writhing and everything and start swiping at whatever's close, but they obviously you guys aren't anywhere near.
If someone want to mention someone else mentioned fireball, it wouldn't be bad to throw it now.
Yep. Torvald, you take 34 points of damage as well. You failed, right? Yep. So you take 34. But now it is, and that's your turn, right?
Oh yeah, that's my turn. I'll say I am staying within 20 feet of within the room. So I'm kind of in the space between the stove and the table looking
Okay.
at the room. Just like, if I need to, I can launch something. I'm not getting in melee.
Nope, that's fine. All right. So next is Togna.
All right. Since I'm still outside of the door, and I've got the pistol, I will do my best to start firing off some rounds. Is it just can I get all 6 shots off in one attack, or do you want to play that out?
What's your dex mod?
2.
2. I can say you can get 2 shots off
All right.
because it's a revolver. So it's gonna like you shoot, cock back, shoot.
All right.
All right.
All right. So what was the roll for that? You said
It's a plus. I'll go back to that.
You said
6, I believe.
dex.
Yeah, whatever your dex is. So when you make your attack roll plus whatever your dex mod.
all right. All right. So let's do this then. We'll just roll that. 8.
8 misses.
Okay. And then 13.
13 just misses. So as you go to aim, the cold that hits you mixed with the intense heat that just follows that, it kind of throws you off. You're shaking, you're a little messed up, and you go to shoot just wide for the first one. You go to re-aim for the second, take a shot, and right past the head.
Cool.
Nothing happening there. So next is the one doppelganger that, let me see, that looks like, who was it? That looks like Farron that had dropped himself off. Badly charred, holding another meat hook as well too. Starts to move towards Torvald since you're the closest. Sorry, buddy. He's going to try to swipe at you with a. Go back to that. I really need 2 screens. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, the fire that blasted before managed to push you out of the way just as he was coming up to attack you. Totally misses. Next is Zeth.
Wait. So there's the room, and 4 out of 6 on the ones that were on the meat hooks are currently burning.
Yep, they're currently on fire, burning. They look like they're charred. They're writhing around like they're starting to wiggle themselves off. And right now you have a 5th one that's making its way towards Torvald and try to attack him.
All right, so I'm gonna mage hand the door from. I'm gonna mage hand the door to like the room where all the fire is shut. It's like even if they get like distracted, they can't come in or whatever. Like,
Here you see the map.
but
So this is the room.
Yeah.
We're all in here. Torvald are with them.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Torvald's right at like the doorway.
All right, then I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the doppelganger or whatever twice.
Which one? The one that was the closest one?
Yeah.
Yep, the closest one. All right, go ahead.
So
Love that.
There's 1 off the hook, and then the other 4 are still on.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
And then 10 damage.
Okay.
And then 23 to hit.
That hits.
And 6 damage.
6. Nice.
Total, yeah.
Between the fire and everything else, it looks badly burnt, slowly moving now, but it's still chugging along. Hendrik, you're next.
2 off the hook, you said, yeah?
There was 2. One is already dead.
Oh, okay.
And then there's 1 left remaining off the hook. The other 4 are just flinging around.
Oh, man.
It's my
all right.
person that's with.
I
the-
mean,
Yeah, it's the one
only
that looks
in-
like Anthony's character.
And currently, the
that's
only one in there right now is still Torvald.
Torvald, but he's like right at the doorway.
I mean, it worked last time. I'm just doing that kind of step in, shoot, and step out again.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll for attack.
Arrow aiming straight for. Actually, this time I'm aiming straight for the sternum, right for the chest.
Okay.
13.
13? Just
Yeah.
misses.
Oof.
So as it's going with the meat hook, it manages to actually kind of catch it in a way and redirects the flow of the arrow, so it's like goes right past it.
All right. I still do my bonus action, my cunning, and just step back out, dash out, disengage.
Alrighty. Next, Torvald.
The one that looks like Farron, I'm going to attempt to decapitate it.
Nice.
Oh, wrong. All right, so 21 to hit
That hits.
and 16 damage plus 10 is 26 damage.
As you go to swipe, are you using a sword or what are you using?
Great sword.
Great sword. As you go to swipe, it's like cutting through butter with a hot knife, just right through. Head goes flying and actually hits one of the other dangling puppets in the backgrounds, which actually gives it a little bit of okay. Notice it actually damages that a little bit too. But yeah, the head goes flying and the body right in front of you just crumples down and falls down dead.
All right, so part of Great Weapon Master, whenever I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, I can make a bonus action attack. So I'll go down the line.
Alrighty.
Keep going.
Yep. So the next closest one to you is going to look like the one, looks like Endrick.
Okay, does a 16 hit.
16 hits.
Reroll those. 13, 23 damage.
23. Nice. All right. He's still up and he's still writhing. And actually, as you hit him, he changes his face and it looks like you. And
Oh,
it's
no, I got to kill it again.
and he's like, "Why? Why would you?"
All right. Well, okay, so quick question. I've got extra attack, and then I've got that great sword attack. So can I use my extra attack now?
Yeah, is it like an action surge?
No, it's just my regular 2 attacks, but Great Weapon Fighter lets me attack again after I kill something.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, you
Oh.
still have your other attacks.
Yeah. Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
So I'm assuming that hits.
Mhm.
So
And then you just double your damage.
23 plus 10 plus 10 is 43 damage.
Easily, dude. You hack right through it and actually cleave it like right in half where it falls off of the meat hook in 2 pieces.
Cool.
Just
Well, now you get to go again, though.
you got to go again since you killed another.
Since you
Oh,
Or is
killed
it
it.
only the
going?
once?
It
It's
doesn't say.
Yeah. Does it only say like a limit, or is it just when you down a creature
Once per turn, reduces creature to 0.
once per turn? Yeah.
That's-
So it's
that's
only
fine.
the once.
Excuse me, on your turn, when
On
you score a critical melee hit or reduce a creature to 0, you may make a melee attack as a bonus action.
Rules is written. It sounds like it's once per turn. But
yeah.
Danny, as a DM, I mean,
Tell
it's
me.
how you interpret that. So how do you do?
Yeah.
It's your call.
You know what? Let's have fun with it. Go for it. One more.
All right.
Tornado sound like.
Yeah. Just like he's going.
I'm mad about the fireball. So that is a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and then 22 damage.
22. All right. The next one you attack looks like Craglow. You noticed. All right, so he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. All right. And you said 22?
Yep.
All right. Okay. That's your turn. Next is Craglow.
I'll get closer to the door.
Mhm.
See what's inside.
You see currently 3 hanging bodies on fire, one that's been cut in half on the floor, and 2 bodies by the door dead, all on fire.
So there's nothing that's really a threat anymore.
Not necessarily. You just have the 3 hanging, that's it.
Hmm.
And you notice Torvald's attacking the one that looks oddly enough like you.
Is it dark in there?
No, there's a blue light. It's lit up by like a dimish blue light.
Hmm. Very torn. Hmm. I'm going to ask Torvald if do you need any help or are you fine? What are you doing?
Torvald's kind of in battle trance and he's really not paying attention to what's being talked about.
I'm going to exit the room and let him do his thing.
Alrighty.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. So then top of the round, Farron.
I'm looking over at the bodies. I don't like what I'm looking at. I can see I can see my bot? No, because he hacked down the one that looked like me.
Yeah, the one that looks like you is dead. Currently, the ones that you see hanging look like Zeth and Togna, and then you see Torvald attacking the one that looks like Craglow.
Man, I see the one. I'll shoot the one that looks like Togna. Put my hand up and I just kind of swirl around a little bit of this fire as a cantrip and launch a firebolt at it.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
not burning anything big yet for this. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And it is 2d10. 7 points of fire damage.
All right, beautiful. All right, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm just going to back. I don't know. I'm going to keep a visual. I want to keep an eye of what's going on and everything.
All right, Togna, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna put that gun away, and seeing the bloodlust of my fighter brother in battle, I as well am going to run in with my great sword and hack at the one that looks like Craglow, whichever one he's working on.
Yep.
So I'm also going to use the what was that? The where's that thing? Tony, what's that thing with the -10 that we got?
That's Great Weapon Master. That's a feat.
Yeah, I know. I took that one. That's okay.
So it's -5 to hit, +10 to damage.
All right. So roll d20, take away 10 from that.
The other thing you have marked too is as a barbarian, you can opt to take enemies have advantage on your hits, but you also get advantage when you're rolling.
Yeah, it's reckless.
So you can do that too to up your odds of hitting that -5.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the feat of what? Great Weapon Master, you said?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so roll 20, right?
Roll 20 minus 10, right? You said, or 5?
-5
Minus 5.
All right, so let me do this here.
plus your
So-
normal bonuses.
All right, 4 does not hit.
Nope, 4 misses.
All right, I'll do it again then for my.
Did you just roll a straight 20?
No, I rolled a 9.
But you didn't add your to hit modifier.
Yeah, you can still add your modifiers, and then you just minus 5
Yeah,
off.
it's
of...
like a normal to hit roll.
Oh,
-5.
hold on. So what's my? Hold on. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Not used to playing this way.
Oh, be next to your weapon. It would be a +2.
Oh no. Okay, so it's a +9.
So yeah,
So-
so you roll the D
So
+9 minus 10.
-5.
no minus 5.
I'm sorry, -5. Minus
It
5.
was 9 plus 9 is 18, minus 5 is 13. You actually just miss on that.
Okay. So I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
So that will be for my second roll. Let's see, 13 plus 9, 22 minus 5.
That hits.
All right.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. So then that is going to be. Let's see. 18.
18. All right.
And that was going against the one that looks like Craiglow. That was the one Torvald. was-
Correct. Yep.
All right.
All right. So that's it for you.
Yeah.
All right. Next, the 2 creatures that look oddly like you and Zeth rip themselves off the meat hooks as well. Okay. And the first one is going to lunge and attack at you with its claws.
Are these things still on fire?
Yeah, they're still on fire. Don't worry, I'm slowly taking damage off of it just for that. So, ooh, nice. So that is a 25 to hit, I'm assuming. Togna.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second here. Because of. Oh, I'm not raging. Okay. Go ahead. How many?
So 25 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to do with its claws 12 points of damage, of slashing damage.
All right.
And then the other one that looks like Zeth is going to attack Torvald. You see it pulls out a meat hook as well too and goes to attack. That is a 19 to hit Torvald. Is that a 19 to hit? Torvald.
Oh, I'm
You?
sorry.
Yeah, no, you're okay.
Names.
19
Yeah.
hit me, yes.
Okay, 19 hits. All right.
I'm like
perfect.
reading through a bunch of stuff on my character sheet.
Yep. No,
I'm not used to responding to Torvald.
yeah. No, you're good. So that takes the meat hook as he swings it at you and actually pierces you right into the top of the corner there of your clavicle. You take 20 points of damage, piercing damage.
20. All right. Just so you're aware, that gets reduced by 3 because I have a heavy armor mastery feat.
Beautiful. All right. So then you take 17 points.
Yes.
And that is their turns. Zeth, you're up.
So, due to my black dragon ancestry, I am able to, once per short rest, breathe acid, basically.
Mhm.
So, every creature in a 5 by 30-foot line must make a dexterity saving. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dexterity saving throw. Yep.
14.
and it has to be greater than 14.
They have to be 14.
Yeah.
Yep. They have to be 14. All right. So currently you have Torvald and you have Togna engaged with the 2 that look very similar to each other. And the third one that's hanging. So I would say like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Did Craiglow's doppelganger died, or there are only 2 left?
there is no Craiglow's is still up.
Okay.
And then the ones that you guys were attacking is still hanging on the thing. The other 2 that were hanging there managed to get themselves off and attacked you guys.
So everybody's off the hook now.
Everybody's off the hook except the one you guys were attacking, the one that looks like Craiglow. But he's like barely kind of hanging on.
So there's a doppelganger of me and Craiglow.
And me. There's
you?
3. There's 3 left.
Yeah.
You and Craiglow. All right.
Yep.
So I'm basically just gonna try my best to hit whoever's like just basically hitting a line and try and not hit anybody else, if that's
Okay.
possible.
Yep. All right. So they're kind of like hanging right next to each other. Oh, sorry. The one that's hanging right there. And then you have Torvald and Togna on either side of it attacking. And then you have the 2 over here that came off. So you can try to attack the 2 that just got off the meat.
Okay, I'll go for the 2.
All right, go ahead. So that's a dex save, you said? That fails a 5 and a 15.
So 5. All right. So 1 fails, 1 does not fail.
Mhm.
It's 3d6.
So click that one 3 times.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Roll. So the one that did not save takes 10. Wait, so the one that did not save takes 10. The one that did save takes 5.
Perfect. Okay. Alrighty.
And you again until you rest.
Sure.
All right, that's your turn. Who's next? Endrick.
Good Lord. So what are we seeing here? There's
So you see basically the 2 that ripped themselves off the meat hook just got splashed with acid.
okay.
And then you see Torvald and you see Zethorn attacking. Oh, sorry, Togna attacking one that's still hanging on a meat hook. The other 2 that ripped themselves off are like to the left of them, like just managed to get down and just got splashed by acid.
Okay, so there's 3 still alive. Well,
there's 3 still alive. One
Animated.
barely hanging on.
Okay.
Yeah, one that's hanging on the hook is like barely hanging on there.
Yeah, I just feel like this is like too many cooks in the kitchen. My arrows aren't doing anything to these things.
Don't forget, you
Too
can sneak
many
attack
cooks?
if they're within 5 feet damage or within 5 feet of melee. Don't forget the sneak attack damage to add on.
Yeah, currently the 2 that ripped themselves off are engaged. So if you were to attack, you would get sneak attack on that.
It's an extra 5d6.
That's true. That's true. So the ones that are engaged with Farron and Torvald.
Yes.
So I have a short sword. I'm gonna rush in. And which one's closest to, like, which one would I get to first? The one that Torvald's engaged with?
Well, they're all kind of like basically in a line of each other. The one I would say the one that looks like Togna would be the closest one to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing as hard as I can and try to lop its head off.
All right, go ahead.
17. So that's what's that? 15? No, 17 plus 8 is 25.
Yeah, that hits.
So then would you say I roll
You
for
add your
damage?
Yeah, you roll your damage and you add sneak attack on that because he is currently engaged with the other 2.
Where's my sneak attack?
5d6.
5d6.
So 18.
18 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You cleave off a good portion of the head, but it's
Good
like
portion.
now it's now dangling by just like a few threads.
All right, and then I'm stepping back out with my
All right.
backup.
All right, beautiful. Torvald, you are next.
All right, let's finish that one off if we can. That is a 14.
14 just hits.
Okay. And that is 21 damage.
21 with ease. You cleave it right in half, and the top part is still hanging on the hook. The bottom half just falls down. It's dead.
All right, so we'll use that great weapon. We'll keep that momentum going of the cleave and just chop into the next one.
Alrighty.
That is a 16.
16 hits.
And 23 damage.
23. Jesus Christ. Easily, you finish off the dangling part of the head that Endrick couldn't quite finish, and his head goes flying off.
Cool. All right, and then we'll bring that blade right back around if I can reach that last one.
Yep. Go for one more.
Man.
I'm killing it, man.
21.
21 hits.
And that is 25 more damage.
25. All right. That one is still up, so he's not quite dead yet, but he's looking pretty hurt. So, yeah, you cleave off like a part of his arm as well, too. He's still coming at you with his left meat hook in hands. Gonna try to swipe. Are you done with that?
Yes.
All right, cool. Craglow, you're up.
They're still fighting the meat things.
You're still fighting with meat things. There's currently one left. Missing a right arm. Trying to swipe at Torvald with the left meat hook.
Finish him off.
On fire. This thing's had a bad day.
I will go in and firebolt him.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll for attack.
No way that fireball didn't melt that ice cream either.
14.
No reward.
14 just hits.
I've got something in mind for your ice cream. Give me a second after the fight.
16 damage.
16. Oh my god, it was perfect. Easily. With the rest of it, it's just encompasses in flame and fire, and it too crumples to the floor. All burnt and nasty.
Can I pick up the head of the one that looks like Farron
Yes.
and walk up to him and shove it in his chest and say, "Don't make me do this again," and leave the room?
I'll say, as you go to shove it into my chest, you notice it kind of pushes. It's not a solid, hardy body like yourself. There's a bit of a give to it.
Ooh.
Like almost a little. It's almost like you're pushing it almost like a mattress, like a thick mattress, but it almost has a leathery kind of rubbery pull to it as you go to push. Almost like my chest kind of pushes in a bit, indents. It's weird. Not what you're looking at. I will walk over and into the ice cream because I heard about this and someone was getting mad at it. And
make a perception check.
22.
Yeah, you notice that ice cream's all melted. It's all just liquid. Chunks of marshmallow from the rocky road.
Can I get like the little bit, like almost like the last bit of cup, and just be like, and just try and do some magic to some transmutation, some old school stuff that I used to do, and try to fix it. Understanding if flavor's got to change in the mix of it, to try and offer it as a piece.
Sure.
To Torval.
You said an Arcana check. Go for it.
All right. It is Arcana, so it is 12.
Roll a percentage dice for me.
Yeah. I think I know what's happening. I hope it happens. It's a 30.
You somehow, in trying to do what you're doing, managed to turn the little cup of melted ice cream into one of those small little bananas.
So I'm going to walk over to Torval and be like, I tried to salvage the ice cream, see what we had left of it, but fortunately the magic got a little weird, and it's something I'm working on, but here you go. And I hand you like one of these little tiny bananas. It's about like...
I'm like wiping the blood off the sword. Like, is this guy serious?
100%. He's just like, I did what I can, but
I'll like
fortunately...
reluctantly take it and
Where,
just kind of put put it away.
Weren't you looking for food earlier?
Yeah, but he wanted the ice cream, didn't he?
But
So-
you just gave him a tiny fruit. Okay. I'll walk away.
I look frustrated. I get aggravated, grab my spell book, and just start opening up like, all right, I got to find a way to make ice cream. I could do this because I'm hungry now.
So while you're doing that, you notice the window, and outside it's not as dark as it used to be. You're gathering. You guys have actually made a good chunk of time throughout the night.
How much?
At least a good 7 hours or so. You would guess to think. Make a survival check.
Do I still look like an elf?
Oh no.
Yes.
Would my disguise self have worn away? Is what I'm asking.
It's been more than an hour
So
in the mansion.
all right, so I guess after the fight, after the whole interaction with the banana, as time catches up to me, you all see the elf just go, and you're looking at a giant, 6 foot tall banana, 2 arms, holding a spell book, looking over it, reading because he hasn't noticed it's happened yet. He's got a hat on, like wizard hat. He's giant. He's a giant banana with arms, with a head, and 2 eyes and like a face on the banana. As he's just, there's 2 legs sticking out from the bottom of the banana. He's just flipping over it, and banana mini.
I was going to ask if that was the inspiration for this.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
Basically.
Can I pick up that banana?
I haven't noticed my
kinda,
body change yet.
Hold it up and let my vision focus. Focus.
Yeah, it almost looks almost identical to what now lays before you, with a weird hat and 2 arms going through a book. It's a
My
really
legs and
large, giant banana.
there's a bit of cloak just like draping off the edge of it, but like I'm in all intents and purposes a giant walking, talking banana.
Check the
with arms
chat.
and legs.
Good. Oh, so does anyone else want to take a crack at this one first, or?
Yeah.
Can I just walk over to him and like attempt to take a tiny little bite out of him?
What do you do? What are you doing there? It's it wore off. Surprise! Be careful when tampering with magic. Please don't bite me.
So you were
Beautiful.
banana before you got here.
Yes, I was a banana. I was a elf, studying magic, trying to change matter, and as you can see, something went wrong. So now I'm finding a way to fix it.
Do all of your spells go wrong?
Not always. Not always. It depends. Transmutation school is not my favorite. I dabble into time now. I get better luck with that. Pun not intended.
And it's around this time you start to notice, like, it seems a little lighter outside. You gather maybe you have a couple hours left.
We have a couple of hours left.
All these reanimated bodies and people turn into bananas. I forgot. Were we here to find something in here or just survive the night? I can't even remember why I'm here.
Just survive the night.
What does a banana need money for?
I am not the banana, as I said before. I was an elf. I am an elf.
So I'm gonna look at Togna and Zathorn and just ask him real quick. Did you find anything else in those other rooms down that hallway?
Staircase.
We found stairs and a bathroom, and I found a gun.
It's all true.
Yeah, there is a staircase in there.
Up and down.
It goes up and down, yeah.
We can, but that's pretty much about it, I think. We can go up, we can go down.
Well, I still have a couple more high-powered spells that I like to play around with.
Togno, you went down, didn't you? What was down there?
Beer. And wet. It was wet.
We got one of two options, folks. It looks like.
Up.
Up.
Nope. All right. So as you guys start to make your way, you guys are gonna cut through the dining room area.
Yeah.
Through B to get to the okay. So yeah, you see the table full of food, and again, the smell hits you, and it's just so good. Like it smells so delicious. And as you continue on, you enter through the hall. Who's entering the hall first?
I'll since I've already been through, I'll lead the way, I guess.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
All right. 19.
19. You notice what looks almost like a trail of blood leading up the stairs and another one leading down.
This was not here before, I don't think.
Does it look like something came from either up or downstairs and just like kind of went up the staircase, or something got dragged from the hallway?
It looks like something was either going up the stairs and left a trail, or it was going down the stairs and left a trail. You're not sure which direction, but it's just around the staircase.
Seeing the blood, I don't like that. I don't like that. I am going to go. Which one of you's some of the slower folk on the initiative count?
Can you bleed?
I don't want to. It's weird. It's weird. Banana cream pie. It's weird.
So are you dressed, or that peels your clothes? Like you?
No,
like,
he's got like capes and stuff.
I have a cape that kind of goes around, that kind of cloaks around me, but I don't have armor. It is essentially
Super banana.
I'm a giant. I'm a banana.
Are you naked right now, or?
I mean, my peels, like I'm covered up by my peel, but like
It's his natural armor.
but the banana kind of flops down around the side to me, kind of like a peeled banana. But I'm asking, who of you have a slower initiative count, if you know what I mean?
Torvald's just like visibly annoyed at a talking banana in a haunted house.
Dude, Torvald, you said something, and I kind of pull my book open and I start reading over a page, and I cast the gift of alacrity.
Cool.
As I walk over towards you, Torvald, I pull a little chalk out of my hand and just kind of draw it's yellow chalk, obviously, and it smells like banana, like artificial banana, and it just kind of scribble a little outline of a banana shape on the side of your armor, and for the next 8 hours you have a D8 plus to your initiative roll.
Cool. Did I
Nice.
roll at the start of the initiative, or I roll it now?
No, it's for you. So like when you start initiative, you add a D8 to your rolls.
Okay.
For 8 hours it lasts. So you being slower, I want to make sure you're not one of the last in combat.
I'm +4, by the way, but
Oh, perfect. Let's make sure you get up in there
Yeah.
still.
all right.
You know what? You said it was wet down. I am gonna kind of look at the blood, and after that, let's head up. Maybe there's some fun up there.
All right. You guys all want to head up?
As long
So
as
you
everyone's
start
okay with
to-
heading up, we going up.
All
I'm
right.
letting them all go ahead. I'm going to take the back.
Of course. you do.
Creatures don't usually eat fruit, do they? I just say to Torvald as we're like walking.
All right. So I just sent you the map of the second floor. As you guys head
Yes.
upstairs,
Oh, no.
you come to the opening of another hallway, which is going into P. And ahead of you, you see a door. And to the left, you see another door. And it looks like the hall kind of goes down, and you see multiple doors going down along the left.
Where has the blood come from? Has like the blood come from any of those doors?
The blood actually still continues up the staircase, it looks like.
Can we just follow it?
Sure. You guys want to continue going up?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna continue the blood up.
All right, then let me go ahead and do that.
Can we say that can this be kind of like a short rest as we're relaxing and walking your way up?
Yeah,
Or
I'll give you that. It'll be a short rest.
All right.
Okay.
If we're doing that, can I use my second wind?
I'm doing my recovery.
All right, so
And
then I
just
just
to
sent
pull
you the third and final floor.
Whew, pulling back my spells. I'm gonna grab. See, I have 4 spells I can snag back.
So
I'll
while you
say
guys are, go ahead.
I'm gonna. I see the short rest is coming, and after kind of drawing the chalk out and marking the alacrity on Torvald, I'm gonna look over at the father and son and be like, "Families are meant to stay together. Here, this should help both of you." And I will walk over and cast Fortune Favors on both of them. So as I pull out this chalk and start to mark another inscription, and it's this weird little symbol on part of your armor's chest, you each see a little floating banana pop up around you on your shoulder, kind of like a emote from like a video game, like a little like spectral banana emote. So for the next hour, you are able to redo 120 roll. So you get a piece of luck.
Beautiful.
While we're going up,
So, what was that? Okay. As you guys are going up the final staircase, you see ahead of you an open room. And it's a huge, like, circular type room. Windows all along the outside. You look up and it looks like an orrery, which is like different planets in the sun, and it's just slightly moving, all made out of copper and metal, and it's just going along planets. You see along the floor geometric shapes and strange symbols, all aglow with different things. And the path of blood, ironically, as it enters the doorway, splits into those 4 circles along there. Like they all divide up into 4 different separate trails, each going into there. In the middle, you see a giant metal, looks almost like a switchboard of sorts. Steady blinking lights. You see a couple of levers and dials, and it's slightly humming, like something's going on. Not quite sure. What would you guys like to do?
Like to make an Arcana check as I approach it cautiously.
All right.
Is anyone better at detecting traps? I could use a second eye. I can check for the magic.
I have detect magic.
So it's the
Arcana?
observatory we're in, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the observatory.
And we're coming in through that
You're coming
little
up
opening
through that little opening on the
stone?
top. Yep.
Okay.
And that's like where the staircase is leading back down towards the second floor.
Gotcha.
Has the blood gotten fresher or more dry?
It's actually the same consistency. It's the same wetness. Hasn't changed, hasn't dried up that much yet.
And where do we see it lead to?
It leads from the doorway. It splits into 4 different paths, and it goes to each of the circles along the outside.
The little sun-looking
The little
circles?
sun-looking circles, yep.
All right. Well, like towards the middle of them, like little puddles.
Towards the
in
middle, yep.
Okay.
21 on my Arcana check on the switchboard.
Switchboards, okay. 21, you get the sense that with the certain alignment of dials, it manages to adjust the planets and the alignments of the orrery up above. And you gather with that a certain alignment might trigger something.
I'm going to hang out a little bit. I'm not going to actually enter that room. I'm going to stand kind of back towards not where the stairs are, but you know what I mean? Like I'm just kind of observing what's going on the inside of that room.
Hendrick.
Okay.
Observe in the observatory.
Since Farron, you're the only one that walked in.
Yeah, I would have walked in first or with someone with me, but
Okay.
I don't know who else would walk in next to me.
I would have kept going right to the middle just to like look up.
Okay.
Right in the middle.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Kraglow's head shake. He's like, nope.
22.
22. All right. So from the middle, you see like the top of the ceiling, there's like a little shaft, if you want to call it, and that's what keeps the planets and stuff rotating. It's based off of that, like a rotor. And from there on the top of the ceiling, you see 2 long, almost like wires going along the sides of the walls down to the floor. And then you see them go towards the middle, right where you're standing. And then it spreads out to the 4 circles. And as you're looking at the circles, you notice the blood is pooled there, but it looks like they're almost like basins, like it's sitting in there.
Okay. are the wires in the are they something to grab onto or
No, they're kind of in the ground. Think of like the copper piping that's like kind of like bad electricians, how they don't like to cover that up. They have it like just kind of nailed to the side of the wall going down. It's doing that and then like along the floor. So you could trip over if you're not careful, but it's like nailed to the floor.
Okay.
All right, I'm making a wisdom check to see if I just start pulling stuff.
I'll just keep standing. If we're looking at that map, I want to stand kind of where that flowery thing is right in the middle.
Okay. Farron, make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check? All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna redo it.
And actually, yeah, no, you're good. Yep.
Rolled on the ground, but it did land as a 5 up. So I'll take the 5 plus 5 is a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll accept this. I don't want to force it yet. I'll
Yep.
see what happens.
With your high arcana, the DC for the intelligence was a lot lower. 10 just makes it.
Okay.
But you do get the sense that you're messing with the knobs, you said? You start
Yeah,
pushing
I'm
levers?
looking
Okay.
down at it. I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I will mess with this. I'm curious to see what can happen.
Okay. Yep. So you start hitting it and you notice the planets start aligning. And as it gets to a certain position,
I'm cautiously doing it. I'm not carelessly. I'll say I'm
I know. That's
okay.
fine. As it's slowly going, it stops and you hear a click.
What was
And
that?
Togna, right from underneath you, you see an entire, like, almost like a glyph just line up around you. Bright orange, yellowish glow. As all of a sudden the air starts rippling. And you feel like you guys are being sucked into something. And with that, everything goes dark. All of you. You guys open up your eyes and you're in this strange cavern. You don't know where you're at. It smells of mildew. Go ahead, go to the sub basement. You guys are in. Has transported you by messing with that. Get back to there.
Is it the tentacle thing?
It's the eye, yeah. Room eye, the tentacles.
Oh, good.
Even all of us, huh? I guess even if
All
we
of
didn't
you
go in
guys.
that room.
Yep, it activated all of you guys in there.
Oh, you bastards.
As if almost you're a god and a DM and you're forcing us in this role. In this room.
I mean, you messed with the levers and you activated something, so it's not my fault. So you guys emerge into like this large cavernous circular room, right? The air is very damp and warm. You see columns of stalactites and stalagmites filling the area all around. Torches lined up along the wall, casting lights with dancing shadows along the cavern-like walls. It draws your attention towards the center of the room with a large pit. Oh, sorry, not a large pit, a large altar, a strange altar in there. That's actually the altar that's behind the tentacles. And in there lies, let's see. You see, in the altar, small little medium humanoid stretched out, not moving, blood pouring from its sides, going down the side of the altar and filling up the bottom of the floor there.
We need to stop that, guys. That looks bad. I don't want to play with blood magic. That's some weird stuff. I know I mess with weird stuff, but that's dark. That's dangerous. You don't want to play with blood magic.
So Dan, you said this entire cavern's full of stalactites and stalagmites.
Stalactites and stalagmites, just like
how
columns of it, and then you have them
how
coming down.
thick are some of these columns of stalagmites coming up from?
They
the ground?
vary. Some of them are pretty thick, like enough to hide behind. Some are
Yeah,
pretty
that's what I'm going to
thin.
do first. I'm going to step behind one. I'm just going to see one that's the closest and kind of get behind it and get a view of what's happening out there.
Beautiful. Let me go.
I cast invisibility on myself. Just the minute we're somewhere else, boom. Yeah, I'm invisible.
Invisible bananas.
Okay. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Even me?
Everybody.
All right.
7.
18.
14.
16.
14, 16.
11.
All right. Ricky and let's see, who rolled the 7? Torvald, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, Craglow and Torval. The entire room starts to rumble and shake. And you're not quite sure. It's almost like a miniature earthquake. Rocks start falling. Craglow and Torval, you're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as rocks start falling and hit you both. So you both take 12. And the altar in the middle splits, cracks. Cracks run along the floor, starts opening up right into the center. And in the center, falls apart, like falls down into a giant pit, basically. Like a giant pit just opens up. You hear screaming, you hear yelling, you hear unearthly, like moaning and cries of just hellish torments, and you're not sure what's going on. For the moment, you guys are afraid of, like, this is something you've never ever encountered before. And with you see big tentacles start coming out, and arises from the middle. You see a yellow cloaked figure, tentacles all reaching out from underneath the robes. This is your big bad, so if you want to take a little quick thingy for your shout outs, we'll do that right before we get in, but we're going to roll for initiative.
What's that chair looking thing on the map to the right of the tentacles?
That was the altar.
Oh, that was the altar. Okay.
Mhm.
Is there anything going on with that, or did that break?
That basically broke, and like the crack ran down to the middle where the hole is, and basically like the floor from underneath just fell into an open pit, and tentacles started coming out and arose the yellow robed monstrosity.
All right.
All right, guys. As we're all getting ready for this large encounter, please don't forget we have a sponsor for tonight's episode, and moving forward, it is DCT Industries. Dreams come true. Please make sure to check them out, support them. They're a local game company starting up in Western New York, where it is called this game called KaiMon, and it's be a war gaming battle. A tabletop wargaming game that is going to be a good mix of kind of think Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, where it is a player that is a team battle with them and their monsters it's a 3v3 against another player and their 3 monsters. It's a local game designer, Dreams Come True. Please make sure to check them out. We have some giveaways from our great sponsor. For tonight's episode, Tony, if you don't mind, please show them again. We have a set of dice we're going to be giving away. And the way you're going to have to do this, there's a couple things you want to do, as well as some new little, 2 more extra things to enter into, increase your chances into this. So to be able to win the dice, what you have to do is go to our Facebook page, which is Pod-Casters Tabletop Gaming. You want to make sure you do like us, because you then also have to go and like the sponsor, DCT Industries. You can find their page on the pinned post at the top of our Facebook page. It's the one not below me. It's the one at the very top of our Facebook page. It's pinned. Go follow DCT Industries. You got to like them. After that, you also have to send us a message throughout this week, because we are going to reveal the winner of the raffle at the beginning of next week's session live, when we pick up with the podcasters in the Fable of 5. So you want to message us the keyword, the manor. Comment the keyword, the manor. Now, if you want to get 2 more additional chances into win this dice set, you can also comment in the pinned post the Yellow King for 1 additional chance to win this dice. If you want a 3rd additional chance, what you can do, as well as liking the post, which you should be doing, you want to comment a friend or someone else and tag them in the post. So 3 chances to enter in to win the dice. You want to go over, you have to like and follow DCT Industries. You can find them from the pinned post on our Facebook page, Pod-Casters at Tabletop Gaming. Second you can do is you have to comment the Yellow King in the post. You can also send us a message, or you also have to send us a message with the code word, the manor. The manor. And then last, to enter a 3rd chance, you can tag a friend on the pinned post as well. If you do all 3, you get 3 chances 3 chances in to win the dice. But the minimum of what you have to do is like DCT Industries and like us. So please go out, do that. I will post the rules of what to do for the giveaway on our Facebook page as well. And back to you, Danny.
All right, so let's get into it. Roll for initiative.
Ooh. Good.
All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, so
23.
23 for you.
20.
20.
Don't forget the D8.
Oh, I got it.
All right. I'm at 14.
Zethorn, what were you at? 9? 9? Okay. Togna,
6.
6. Wow. Craglow,
15.
15. Nice. Endrick, you are up first. So as you are hiding behind whatever the column was,
I'm behind one of them.
see arising this yellow robed creature, tentacles coming out from behind or from underneath the robes and just coming out from underneath from the pit.
Now, from where I am, is it facing me? Am I to the side of it, behind it?
What part of the cavern were you hiding? Like near the bottom or the top?
I'm gonna say bottom left, where that bottom left circle kind of area is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's actually facing towards like where you see how it kind of goes up towards like where that opening is, where the well.
Yeah.
It's facing towards that area.
Okay,
so
so
you're
it's
looking
facing
at
away
it.
from me. I'm seeing the
Yeah.
back of it.
You're looking at its left side.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of from behind there. I'm using my. How far away from it am I?
You are approximately 30 feet.
Okay, so 80 is my range on short bow, and because it's a sneak attack, yeah, I'm taking a shot at it from behind, from
Go for
the
it.
side. I'm going for the head, whatever I'm assuming is the head.
Yep.
19.
19 total.
What else? What do I add to it again? Hold on. 19. Proficiency, yeah.
Yeah.
23.
Okay. It hits.
All right. So let's do the damage on that. Piercing plus the 5d 6. So 19 in total.
19 in total. Beautiful.
I'm glad someone picked a rope.
And I step back. I'm gonna cunning jump back behind that stalagmite.
Okay. Are you attempting to hide or just kind of like duck back
Yeah,
for
I'm
cover?
stepping back so he can't. So if he turns, he's not going to see where it came from. I'm
Okay.
hiding back behind it.
Beautiful. All right. It goes. So it turns in your direction, doesn't see necessarily where the arrow goes. It turns right back around. And the first one it sees.
Did I hit it, by the way?
Yeah, you hit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did 19 points, you said, right? Damage? Yep. First one it sees. Sorry, Farron. It looks right at you.
Yeah.
And let's see, what is it going to do? Make a charisma saving throw.
I do? Ooh. That fails.
What'd you roll? 20?
I was an 8.
8, yeah, you failed.
Yeah, I failed that.
As it looks right at you, all of a sudden sense and fear encompasses you. You've never seen anything so deadly before in your life. For the next minute, you are frightened, which means that whenever you go to attack it, you're at disadvantage, and you cannot actively go towards the creature.
I'm invisible. Was it able to see me still?
Oh shit, you were invisible.
I am invisible.
Yeah, actually, it does see you.
It can sit.
It has true sight up to 60 feet.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
He tried to hide.
What's wrong, guard?
Yep. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
is
All right.
its action. That's it for now. Next, Torvald, you're up.
All right. So this tentacle, I just want to get a better lay of the land here. Is there like a pit underneath this thing? Is it?
Yeah,
crawling
it's a
out?
pit that's underneath of it, and it's currently just like kind of hovering out of it, and it's like made its way towards like the lip of it, towards like it's going where the opening is, where the well. So it's just on like the side of it, like it's hovered out of it and just kind of like floated on top.
So it's fully emerged.
It's fully emerged now.
And then you said the yellow cloaked figure is kind of on top of it.
Yeah, it's right on the side of the pit.
And how far away is the figure from the tentacle mass, or is it all kind of together?
It's all together. It's all, you can tell it's coming from the same creature.
Okay, if I wanted to attack specifically the figure,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have any trouble getting there, or would I
Nope.
have to fight through some tentacles? Okay.
Nope.
And then last question: how far away?
So currently, you guys kind of, when you appeared in there, you appeared towards like actually right where the letter I is, in that area right there.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'll take a move and I'll. You know what? I'm gonna actually take a move. Can I get to the other side of it,
Sure.
like between it and the altar,
Um,
with the double move?
with the double move you can.
All right, let's do that. And I'll be kind of not sneaky, but just kind of trying to stay out of sight with the stalagmites and tights, whichever one does this, hiding behind those.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yep. So that's your turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. Next is Craglow.
This is a tough call. He's not going to like that. I'll try that first, though. I'm going to attempt to polymorph him into a pigeon.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom save DC 17.
Okay.
Come on, Ricky. Come on.
You see as this yellow-robed creature, tentacles splaying out, just as it looks at you, you complete the incantation and it's a little floating yellow pigeon.
Am I still scared of it?
Yeah, you're still scared. It's like the most terrifying yellow pigeon you've ever seen in your life.
You know what pigeons love to eat, Anthony?
Bananas.
Bananas.
Shoot. Shoot.
Even with advantage against saving throws, it still managed to fail that. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Very
What was
nice.
your DC save?
What?
You said what was your DC save?
17.
17. Yeah, okay, yeah, it saved. It failed, I mean.
Yes.
What's the health on a
Sweet.
pigeon?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try this out now if I can. I have to check something quick. Hold on. I haven't been a sorcerer before. I have to read. Class features. So I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and quicken spell.
Mhm.
And I'm going to try and cast Dominate Beast on the pigeon.
Okay.
It is also a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. You go to dominate beasts. However, this isn't a beast. You did change it into a pigeon. However, its true form is not a beast and the spell does not take hold.
That's what I figured, but I had to try.
It was worth a shot.
Oh, I like this, guys.
I'm going to slowly make my way to distance myself and center the banana between me and this pigeon.
Alrighty.
How long does the pigeon last for?
So polymorph is concentration? Yeah,
Concentration.
concentration. It lasts up to an hour or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies.
Okay.
How many hit
Does-
points does a pigeon have?
Does
I don't know.
it has one
It's a
hit?
pigeon. It's a pigeon. I mean,
One well-placed arrow or Eldritch Blast, hopefully.
But that, because of Quicken Spell, that is it for my turn.
alrighty. Banana Boy, Farron, your turn.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. That was scary. That was scary. I'm going to cast slow. So as I look at, I kind of like peek around at it and I just let him be like, no, 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 no. It's a pigeon. It's a pigeon. And I start to kind of trace my hands in the air as a clock appears, yellow, like spectral clock appears in front of me with each number being just a banana as it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
25.
No, it saves. All right. Never mind.
All right.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Next, Zethorn, you're up.
That was. Oh, my invisibility answered that one too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Um,
Scared, guys. This isn't cool.
can I just Eldritch Blast it?
Go for it.
18 to hit.
Actually, what's the stats of a pigeon? I don't have that.
I'll be
That's not
honest.
something-
I literally just picked a pigeon.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got bird in the monster manual.
Bird.
You want that?
A lesser
Yeah.
bird.
Lesser bird. Yeah, whatever the AC is.
Armor class 13, 1 hit point.
It hits.
Damage.
Minimum damage is at least 1.
Only worth 10 XP.
5 points of damage.
5 points. Okay. So with the hit, you see the feathers, and it's back to the tentacled creature wearing its robes. Is back.
Damn it.
You have a second Eldritch Blast if you want to go ahead and take that. All right.
15 to hit.
15 misses. So with that, it actually gets absorbed into the cloak of the creature ahead of you.
Not this thing.
Yep. So is that your turn? You don't want to move or anything?
You are down here. You're by thigh.
All right. Who was hiding behind someone was hiding behind a stalagmite or whatever, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that's Endrick.
Could I just go go over to him?
Sure.
Fine.
All right.
Can I-
then that's
At the end of my turn, do we make a save on the fear again? Or does it just happen for a
at
minute?
the end of your next? Actually, hold on. Yeah, you did take your turns. Yeah, go ahead and make a save. Sorry.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Was it
It's a
charisma?
DC charisma.
Nah, 11.
Yep, you're still scared.
All good.
All right, Tagna, you're up.
All right. So is there now? I mean, clearly I can look at the map and see where we're at. So down by I, there's kind of like where the barrel is, where it meets the thing. Is there an opening back inside the house from this cavern or room that we're in?
Make a perception check.
Our goal is just to survive. We don't theoretically have to fight it.
19 plus 4, 23.
23. You do notice that like it is opening where the rocks have just kind of like crumbled over, and in the back of it you see what looks like a hollowed out giant barrel.
All right.
And it's like dark in there, so you can't really see past that, but you do see what looks like the opening of a giant barrel.
I want to go into it.
All right. You make your way into it. You got the stench of the wine. It is empty and hollow.
Can I still push through?
You go to try to push through, and it's not quite budging. Make a strength check.
14.
14. seems like something is holding it, a latch or something. You're not quite sure, but it seems to be kind of held in place at the moment.
All right. I want to attack it.
All right, go ahead, attack.
I'm going to use just my battle axe. Just 13 to hit.
13. All right, go ahead. Now roll for damage.
13.
13. All right. I mean, the wood is kind of old, so it doesn't take very much. You do manage to hack a big chunk of it open, and you do see that same cellar opening that you once were in earlier.
Can I fit through it yet or no?
Not quite yet.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my second action to repeat what I just did. 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And then another 13 for damage.
Beautiful. And with that final second swing, it's busts all wide open, and it's open for you to just walk on through.
Okay. No. Okay, I guess that's my turn because I can't do any more movement, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will be back where I was then, looking in the room with all the bottles and everything.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right. Top of the round, Endrick.
Same move as before, jumping out, taking a shot at the head, and
Okay.
going to step back. We'll see. Oh, 17, 18, 21.
Just hits.
Just hits.
Oh no.
All right, here we go. There's that. And 23.
23 points of damage. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I like that sneak attack, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you're doing the same thing. You're just backing back
Yeah.
behind the. All right, cool. Who's next? All right, it goes. It turns back towards where it got hit again. Still doesn't see anything. It looks and it sees Craglow. Craglow, I need you to make a con save.
Can I see a spell or something taking place, like as an action?
Not necessarily. You see it, he just looks, and you see his eyes begin to glow a little bit yellow.
Okay.
24.
24. Nice. Nothing happens. You are good.
I do not like this man in the yellow coat.
You saved.
I don't like this.
And with that, it's going to begin to move towards the group where, let's see, you were down over there. Torvald and Farron, I'm assuming you're kind of like bunched together. Oh, no, Torvald, you're over by the altar. I take that back. Farron and Craglow, you're kind of bunched together. It's going to move towards you two.
Can I ask you something real quick? So
Yep.
when my arrows get to him, like what happens? Do they just disappear?
They go into him, but it seems like it absorbs
Just
him.
absorbing them? Good
Yeah.
Lord.
It's doing
Okay.
damage, but you don't
Okay.
really see anything sticking out. You don't
Okay.
you see like the robe move a little bit as it takes
Okay.
the arrow and it goes through, but that's it.
Okay.
I don't like this thing, man. I don't like Eldritch stuff. This gets weird.
Yeah, it does. Torvald, you're up.
Torvald's gonna just kind of sprint after it from behind and just try to chop into the tentacle mass.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Can I try to get on top of the tentacles?
Yeah, you can try.
All right, can I do like a running jump?
I forgot to ask, how big is this thing size-wise? What are we looking at?
Size-wise, it's about 9 feet tall. Tentacles are, I would say, like a good from like the base of it, a foot, and then as it protrudes out, it gets a little bit thinner. But from like the base underneath the ropes, it's about a foot in diameter.
Okay.
All right, we want acrobatics, athletics. Athletics.
We'll do acrobatics if you're trying to jump onto it.
All right, that is an 11.
11. I mean, they're kind of moving. So you try, but it moves out of the way as you land. So you hit solid ground, but you don't necessarily find purchase on the tentacle.
Okay. Then I'll try to make an attack if that's okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Does a 19 hit?
19 misses. So as you go to cleave, one of the tentacles comes around and knocks it right out of the way.
All right, and then extra attack. Try again. And that is way less.
Okay. Yep.
I miss.
Awesome. Same thing. Another tentacle comes and kind of like knocks you a little bit and throws off your swing, and you're unable to find it, man. Next up, Craglow.
I will cast a fireball on this creature.
Go for it.
Try me.
It's a dex save.
Okay. Yeah, low dex, 11.
It fails.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take 27 fire damage.
27, nice.
Nice.
So as you fire with the fireball, I would say because it's like right up on you. Go ahead, you make a dex save. Oh no, you're casting it. Yeah, make a dex save, and who else was right up on him? Zethorn. Oh no, you're down. Sorry, Farron and Torvald. You try to attack him. So all three of you make dex saves as well.
Okay.
Because he's basically like right up on you, and you're firing a fireball like right there.
Yeah.
Even though I'm on the other side? Still rolling it?
Yeah, make a with advantage though for you.
What do we got to beat?
17.
Oof.
I
failed.
got a 19.
I failed that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Farron, you take 27. Torvald, what'd you roll?
I failed.
Okay,
That
yeah,
hurt.
27.
and then I take 13.
You take half of that, 13.
God. That wasn't fun.
Mhm.
I don't really like that.
And as my bonus action, because I cast a spell, I will use my Tempest magic and fly up 10 feet in the air without provoking any attacks of opportunity.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
And that's it for Crackle.
Awesome. At this point, it's actually going to use one of its legendary actions to swipe with the tentacle at you, Craglow. That is 25 to hit.
Hey Danny.
Yep.
When I see it take a move, I'm gonna take a reaction and cast a temporal shunt at it with my reaction.
Okay.
He needs to
So
make
it has
a
to reroll again.
wisdom save actually. As I pull out one of my big ones. You guys see the quick reaction from the banana. Pulls out a pouch that his little pouch of components he had before now is just like a bushel of bananas. And he's like, he peels the one, cracks the one in half, and as he breaks it, you see time and space kind of start to crack open in front of him. It's like a 5 foot wide gate.
It rolled a 20 on the wisdom save.
That's gonna succeed. Can I force you to do this? Nope.
I would say it's a reaction. You only get the one.
Yep. That is
All right.
my ability is God. Oh, good.
I just want to know where he got that pouch from.
Yeah, right. So Craglow, 25 hits you. You take 44 damage of actually psychic damage, and make a wisdom saving throw.
You got that healing potion too, brother. Don't forget.
$13.
13. You become confused. In this state, you can't take any you can't take any reactions, and at the start of your turn, you have to roll a d8. And depending on what you roll, determines what happens.
Deal.
However, you can repeat a saving throw at the end of your turn. So, alrighty. Up next is Farron.
And hey, looking at the banana, looking at the giant robed figure, all scattery looking and feeling frustrated that the time magic isn't working. I'm gonna just be like, and I kind of just get really frustrated as I punch my hand. I look it out and I summon you see these bananas, these giant, like huge bananas, like 3 foot long, thick, start sprouting out from the ground, kind of materializing out, all magically, and form into the shape of a giant fist. And I'm gonna throw a big banana hand forceful punch at it.
All right, go ahead.
Say a big banana hammock.
But it ain't. Nice. All right, go ahead. Roll for attack.
All right. Do I have to do it with disadvantage because I'm throwing it's a spell attack?
You are still technically frightened,
Here.
so yep.
So I use my spell attack modifier with the punch, though.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nat 1. That's a 4. I'm gonna use my reaction on my turn to go, oh no. As I see a flash of deja vu of where the punch missed, I'm gonna go, we're doing that again. And I cast the reaction to re-roll the chronal shift for myself. That's a 15 plus 9.
Plus 9. All right. I will.
The lower was still 4, so at least it wasn't a natural. So 4 plus 9, 13.
Yep, misses. So as you do that, it laughs as like the banana. You see like its mouth comes out from underneath the hood, and like these toothy tentacles just go and absorb the banana and eat it, and then just like back up underneath the hood. Yep. It was almost like you just fed it, like it ate the banana and dragged it right back through underneath the hood.
As I pull the hand back, it's just like, oh, you see it's missing a pinky. It's just like, oh, your little tiny baby banana sprouted now and starting to grow to fill in the spot. But I'm holding it in the air like,
All right. Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw. Sorry, charisma saving throw.
Charisma, right?
Yeah, charisma.
No. Oh, that's that's bullshit. All right. 2 things. 1, is this considered charmed? Because I have advantage against being charmed.
No, you're scared. It's not charmed.
Okay. I didn't know if it meant. Okay, charisma. Nope. So that's a nat 1 because the dice bounced on the table and bounced up and landed on a nat 1 on the book. Yep.
Nope. You're still afraid.
Yeah. I'm scared.
You are.
I'm just kind of like peeking out around the this. I'm gonna move back to be around a stalactite or the one coming from the ground. I'm not hiding, but I'm kind of peeking around. So at least I'm away from it a little bit.
As you do that, you're pretty sure you smell poop. You're not sure if you just crapped yourself or what, but you're hiding and you're running away towards behind that stalagmite.
All right.
Up next, Zethorn, you're up.
So I'm gonna get out from behind the stalagmite, whatever it is, and I'm gonna cast blindness / deafness, and Constitution saving throw.
Okay. You tried to cast the blindness, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem to take effect. Make an insight check.
18.
18. You get the sense this thing doesn't really have eyes, and it can't necessarily be blinded.
Okay.
Hide again?
Yeah, I'll go hide again.
Alrighty. That's your turn.
Deafened, or does that not matter?
So basically,
it cannot be blinded.
Wait.
That's as far as you know so far.
Yeah, so you try, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Togna, your turn.
All right. So I'm back in the room with the barrels. I'll open up the door, and what do I see in front of me?
All right, so you see it's a pretty darkened room, and like as it goes down to your right, you see a dimly lit like light bulb in the top corner over there. Ahead of you, just slightly off to your right, you see a door, and further all the way down at the end, you see another door over there.
All right. I want to open up the first door.
All right, you open it up, and the sounds of like whirring and like the woo, woo, woo going on, and you notice what appears to be almost like a boiler room. You see big stacks of like furnace type pipes. You see some levers and some buttons and stuff like that on the little control panel off towards the middle.
Cool.
That's all you see so far. Pretty dark, and there's still water covering about like 2 or 3 inches covering the entire floor.
All right. I want to start pressing buttons and pulling levers.
All right. Make an intelligence check for me.
I'm going to
It just popped up on my screen.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna rub the little banana tattoo or the little banana guy on my shoulder for luck. And I'm gonna really rethink about what I learned in the in my journeys there.
Okay. As you do that, you notice the banana actually starts doing the little dancing thing. And it kind of shifts, and you're able to go ahead, re-roll if you are.
9.
9. You're not really sure what's doing what. Lights start flickering as you hit certain buttons. You hear one machine off in the distance, like in the corner over there. Boo, like it shuts off, then turns right back on. But that's all you're getting so far.
Okay. Yeah. That's actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack it.
You gonna attack the machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll for attack.
All right. Let's go here with the 14 to hit
14 hits.
and 11 damage.
11.
And
As you sink your axe right in, sparks of electricity and everything goes pitch black. You've effectively shut off all the power to the house.
I don't know.
is where the tentacle thing is that technically outside or is that inside?
It's technically outside. It's in like a cavernous hole.
Okay.
Yep.
And I wouldn't know if it's had any impact on anything out there, right?
Not that you're aware of as of right now.
Okay. And then I will use. I've made my movement. I did something. I attacked. Okay, I'm good.
All right. Beautiful. All righty. Top of the round, Endrick.
This time I'm gonna throw both of my daggers. I'm just gonna take my daggers and throw them. Wait, hold on a second. How far away is it from me?
He's approximately 10 feet from you.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's not a problem. So, do I roll for each one, right?
Yep.
All right. So, 19 plus 4, 23.
All right. So the first one hits.
They're hot, man.
16 plus 4, so 20. So 23 and 20.
All right. With 20 for your second hit, you mean, or damage?
Yeah, for the second one. Sorry.
All right. So the second one hits. All right.
Okay,
so go ahead, roll
damage on both. Yeah.
roll sneak attack for the first damage, and then just regular damage for the second.
All right. So here, the sneak attack goes with the regular first damage. Yeah.
With the first one, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 8 plus 21. So no, that's total 21.
21. All right.
No, sorry, that's 21 plus 8 is 29. Sorry.
29. Okay.
Hello. And then damage on the regular one, right? 8.
8. Another 8.
Can I make a
All right.
strike with the bonus action on big bees?
And yeah, I'm hiding again.
Alrighty. It goes. And with you, Farron, make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it casting a spell at me?
Make a perception check real quick.
All right.
It's not
I'll take-
necessarily a spell.
Okay. It is a 15. It's a 20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You notice the same fiery orange glowish type glow in his eyes. If you want to call it eyes, really, they're not really eyes, but like you see
Faces.
like 2 faint glows like coming from underneath the hoods.
Seeing that, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh no, you don't counterspell that."
Okay. What level?
I'm gonna base it. I'm gonna base it at a 3rd level base. Just
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
oh, what do I add to it? It's an 18
Plus, I don't remember what counter spell.
casting spell. Make an ability check using my spell casting my spell casting ability. So, that would just be straight intelligence, correct?
Yep.
So it'd be 18 plus 5, 23. 18 plus 5, 23. If it is casting a spell of 4th or higher, you need to make an ability check. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So on a success, the creature spell fails and has no effect.
You try to counterspell, and you get the sense it's not necessarily a spell happening.
Okay.
You just see these fiery, glowing, what resemble eyes coming right at you. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
What the hell? Ooh, that's not bad. That's good, actually. Saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Constitution saving throw is 20. Dirty.
30 total?
Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. You just succeed.
Oh, DC's 20, guys. DC's 20.
So,
Woohoo.
with that, it glares at you. That will be its turn.
Okay.
Torvald, you're up.
All right. I just want to take a moment to kind of look around the room real quick. Has anything happened with that altar?
It's split, like there was a huge crack that kind of split it in 2.
Yeah.
And then like the crack ran and opened up a pit, but that's about it.
And
The humanoid you noticed that was like stretched out on top of it is gone. It's missing.
Okay.
But there's still like it's still blood soaked.
And then just kind of looking up, you said that we are in a cavern, but we are under the house. I mean, is there any indication of like wooden floorboards or anything that I can see from where we are?
Make a perception check.
That is a 13.
13. It's a pretty high ceiling, and you notice like it almost seems like you're just in the middle of a cave. Like it has the same rock type of a structure for the ceiling. You have your spikes sticking out, your stalactites sticking out, and then like you see some columns coming out, but no indication of floorboards or anything like that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to make another attack round at it.
All right.
I believe that misses. 6.
Yeah, that misses.
And a 17.
17 misses.
Okay.
All right, yeah, same thing. The tentacles is just kind of knocking you around, but you're unable to find your footing enough to land a blow.
Can I use my movement still?
Yeah, you can use your movement. Mm-hmm.
Can I start making my way towards that barrel?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
So from where you're at right now, he is basically kind of like where that little black circle is almost on the top left by that opening.
Okay.
So you're making your way down towards the barrel, and with your movement, you can get just inside the barrel.
Okay.
All right.
One last thing.
Yep, go ahead.
Is there a chance I can grab a torch on the way? You said they're on the wall.
Yeah, there's one on the wall. There's actually two on the wall in between you and the barrel. So if you wanted to grab one,
Yeah, I'll grab it.
I'll give that to you. All right, cool.
Cool.
All right. Craglow, you're up.
Craglow is going to move far away from this person,
All right.
or at least as far as they can.
I think he's got the right idea. We're just supposed to survive, not win.
Is the yellow coated creature? Is anyone close to them again, or?
Right now, it's just you, and Farron's not too far off from you, but he went and like hid behind whatever the little column was there.
Okay. So say I were to center a 20-foot radius sphere around this thing after I moved, everyone would be okay?
Yeah.
I will do that. And as I leave behind me, I will look at this scary creature and cast Cloud Kill on it.
Okay.
So it is a Constitution saving throw.
22.
Oh, that does pass. The creature damage. All right, so it takes half because it is in the cloud. So it takes 7 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to use a couple more sorcery points, quicken spell, and cast. If I can make sure I have it before I make this up, I will cast Dark Vision on myself.
All right.
And delve into the deeps of this cavern, or at least go into the dark areas where I think no one will see me.
All right. So which direction are you heading towards, like the top or the opening leading to the well or the barrel?
More towards the opening, but it's kind of like he's going against the walls more or less than trying to blend in too.
Okay. Beautiful.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. Farron.
I have. Oh, come on! Let's see if this one works again. And I just kind of cover my eyes and throw a fist out in the air, hoping that my big banana hand follows in suit and actually makes contact this time.
All right.
Is with disadvantage because I am still frightened. 15 plus 9, 24 to hit was the lower. High was 19 plus 9.
Yep. 24 hits.
All right. 24 hits. That is. Let's see. Oh, that is 4d8 bludgeoning. 8. The 8's right here. 3, 6, 11. 17 points of bludgeoning damage as my
Nice.
banana hand just swings in and comes up and comes down with like a as it kind of like pops on the head and knocks him down, hammer style.
Beautiful. All right. That's your turn.
Yeah, that happens. I see it happen. I'm like, yes. Duck around, hoping I can break my fear.
Yep. Go make another charisma saving throw.
I failed.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Up next, Zethorn.
I'm gonna cast a fireball. 5th level, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fireball.
Blow it up.
Dex save.
15.
15.
What was the save?
15.
15. It rolled a dex save. Ooh, actually rolled a 14.
So then,
Just read whatever number that is.
28 damage.
Nice. Beautiful. It's looking pretty torched, but still going.
Oh, no. Do we fight this, guys? Or do we?
Do you want to do anything else? Did you want to move or?
Can I run into the barrel?
Yep. All right. So you start to make your way and you get up towards the barrel and actually right to like the opening of the cellar room. This is how far you can make it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Up next, Togna. Make a perception check for me.
Yeah. I do have dark vision too, by the way. Perception. 19.
19. In the distant corner, you hear what sounds like splashing of water.
Okay. I'll go to investigate to see if there's any like creatures, like any rats or anything doing the splashing.
All right. You have dark vision. All right. So as you get closer, you don't see anything in the water. You're not really quite sure where it came from. And with, let's see, you said 19, right?
Yes.
You managed to look up and you swear you saw, it's dark, so you don't really see any shape, but you think you saw some kind of movement. You're not quite sure.
Not quite sure. So there's nothing. And I'm still in room E, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's dark.
It's currently pitch black in there, but you have vision, so you can see in there.
60 feet. I thought I heard something, but not quite sure. Which corner would I be in if I'm looking at
the top corner, kind of like where it wraps around to where the E is.
Okay, so there's
in the door. Yeah.
Door. All right. Can I use my turn then, I guess, to keep moving along, maybe to try and go further down, open the door and go down the hallway, maybe to whatever.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Yep. So as you do that, you make your way into Hall B. And are you heading towards like the stairs or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So would I notice the door on my left?
You do, and actually with your movement, you get right up to the door.
Okay.
They're leading into D, so that'll be your full movement there.
All right.
All right. That's your turn.
Yep.
Top of the round, Endrick.
Throw some arrows. Same.
All right.
It's all I can do, really.
Right back.
No magic on my end. Let's see. 18, 19, 20, 22. 22.
22 hits.
Yep. So we've got piercing and sneak. So 5 plus 15, 20.
20. Nice.
And back again.
Alrighty. Just the one shot?
That's all I have. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just bow and arrow.
All right, cool. All right. It's going to go. It's going to move up to Farron, and with the rage you start to feel, it's going to whip out a tentacle and try to attack you. For I can't math right now. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit. Okay.
You take.
I don't have any armor on, guys. I'm a banana. I'm squishy.
Yeah.
I'm a banana.
51 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much?
51.
Hold on. Let me just check to see if I have anything as a react. Just give me a moment.
Oh, you're getting done squished.
Well, it's gonna be coated with banana.
Hold on. Let me just see what's gonna happen. As an action I can do, that's on my turn.
Peel bananas, peel bananas, squish bananas, squish bananas.
I already did my
Bananas, go
bananas. I already did a chronal shift on myself, so I can't do one again. I've already done 2. Come on, bring it on. Take it.
And
I mean, there's nothing I can do. I have no moves. I can't cast. There's no spell to cast it against. It's just a tentacle is coming after me. Correct.
Are you completely out?
Of what?
Like
Of
your
mo-
hit points, HP?
Dude, I'm at 35, man. I'm a squish boy wizard. You come down
Okay,
on
beautiful.
me.
So, like at a Gallagher show, you see this tentacle just come down and banana
What the
pudding.
show?
Off-brand Gallagher.
Yeah, off-brand Gallagher, banana pudding all over the floors in the stalactite, and you see laying down a smashed banana.
There actually is a mini for that too. I haven't printed it yet. I'll do
For
it
a smashed
tonight.
banana? Oh, that's
There
amazing.
is 100%. It's on a little circle and everything. I love it.
Awesome. So that'll be its turn. And Torvald, you're next.
All right. Who's still in the cavern?
Currently Craglow, Endrick, and now smashed banana.
Sad.
All right. I'm gonna call out to Endrick and Craglow and say, we can't fight this thing on its terms. We need to fight it somewhere else. And kind of wave the torch where I am and then start moving my way through the basement.
All right. So you're running towards the barrel. Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
through
you
the
were at the
barrel,
barrel. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're starting to make your way. Now it's pitch black in the basement area. So
Torch.
do you have dark vision or no? Oh, that's
Torch.
right, you got torch. Yep, you're good. So yeah, without issue, you run into the cellar. You see the same casks. You see the broken bottles. The floor is covered with water. And you make your way into the hall. And at this point, you see Togna coming out the door and going towards like the corner of the hall, like going down around the corner from there.
Okay. I am looking for a staircase.
Staircase. All right. So as you make your way up with your movement, I would say you get right up to like the corner of the hall. And as you're turning, you see Togna right there at the door.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Next. Craglow.
I heard this man say we should go somewhere else. I agree. So Craglow's gonna try and use his movement, I guess go towards. No, because we got teleported, so I wouldn't really have any idea where I was going. I'm going towards the torch now. I'm gonna head that way. I have dark vision now, so I can see most things.
Mhm.
1 second. I have another. Oh no, wait. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did he already start his turn?
Yeah, he already did his turn.
Did he move at all?
He moved up to where Farron was hiding behind that little black circle there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot to have him do another con save because he started a circle or started his turn into cloud.
Oh, okay. On save? Oh, wow. 9.
Yes. So he will take 30 points of poison damage from that. But now I will dismiss the cloud. I have to read something about polymorph real quick. I'm sorry. I was not prepared.
Mhm.
You can see.
This intellectual break brought to you by Chessex Dice.
Yes.
True DMs roll Chessex Dice. They do their research and they know it holds its weight. Chessex Dice.
Chessex Dice.
I don't think that's a thing, so that's okay. So I'm going to cast, as I continue moving, I'm going to cast a firebolt
All right.
at this gentleman. I should really have looked what my thing was first. 19?
19 just misses. So like as you fire the firebolt, it actually like it appears to hit him and it absorbs right in, but doesn't seem to take effect or any damage or anything. from what you can tell.
That's even more stressful. With that, I will quicken spell. Or no, I don't need. Well, it's up to you. I suppose I would probably have to since it's another. Well, it's an attack cantrip, but I want a Misty Step 30 more feet. I don't mind. Okay,
I'll allow it.
I will do that. and then that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Where are you misty stepping towards? The barrel area, or where are you going?
Yeah, towards the
barrel?
light.
Okay.
Torvald was flashing at us.
Sweet. Alrighty. Next up, Zethorn. Oh, sorry. I take that back. Farron, make a death saving throw.
I forgot I had to make them. I didn't. I succeed that one.
Okay.
I succeed that one.
All right. Cool. So that's
All right.
one.
Yeah.
Zethorn.
Okay. I am going to cast another fireball.
Alrighty.
Dex save 15.
Uh, 12.
Okay. And
So many dice.
31 points of fire damage.
How many?
31.
30. Nice.
Then after that, I'm currently in the barrel, so I'm going to run out. If there are any torches, wait, are there any torches?
There's one left, right to the left of you.
So I want to grab that torch and just run out quick as I can to the staircase.
Oh, you
Okay.
would. Staircase, but
Well, I mean, it's the. Well,
Yep. All right. Yeah. So you make your way through the cellar, and with your movement, I would say you get right up to the corner of the hall, right as it starts to turn.
Okay.
Alrighty. Next up, Tagna.
I'm gonna open the door.
To your left.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you open it up, you see what appears to be like a large basin, full of water as well too. And to the right, go back to that real quick. Sorry. Ugh, my notes. Yeah, you see just like a big basin of water full of like the dark, murky water. And that's all you see so far.
All right. I'll shut the door and continue down the hall.
All right. And as you make your way, there's one more door to your left of you, and then there's the door right ahead leading up to the staircase.
Do I still have? Was there short enough movement that I can open up the next door to the left of me?
You can open it up, but you wouldn't be able to go in yet.
All right. I'll start to open it then.
All right. So as you do that, make a perception check.
16.
16. You see what looks like a bunch of furniture covered with sheets. You see some shelves and empty boxes and stuff like that, but that's all you can get out of it so far.
Okay.
All right. Top of the round, Endrick.
Can I kill myself? Is that a thing? Like,
Go for it.
What the hell is this thing gonna do? Jesus. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna step out, shoot him with some arrows, and step back behind. I got nothing else. I got no magic or anything like that. 19, 20, 23.
Everyone could, I mean, you guys all could just try to leave.
Yeah, everybody's basically out. All you see, all that's left in the cavern right now is just you, and then what looks like a smashed banana.
Let me ask you something real quick. I didn't realize everybody was gone.
Everybody's gone through the barrels.
That J.
Mhm.
That path goes under the building. Like I could literally run over
That
there.
path goes, underneath, like what would you assume be the basement right there? Like it kind of dips down, and then it kind of raises.
So I could
up
run
to where
over
there's
there
a well.
and dive into that well.
Yeah.
Head first. No, I'm just kidding. I guess if I'm the only one left, I'm not going to keep fighting this thing. So I'm going to run after. I'm going to just go where everybody else is, back into the basement.
All right,
Retreat.
Cool. So you make your way. You're a human, right? So right now it's pitch black. You can follow like the light from the torches up ahead of you, and that's about the only light that you have out of it.
Yeah.
So all right, you're gonna make your way through. As of right now, I would say you make it up to about halfway up the hall with your movement and everything. So that's your turn.
Can I just roll some death saves for you?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, go ahead and roll.
I'll say I rolled one. It was a 13. I rolled the second one. It's a natural one. So I'm
That's
2 and 2.
Saves. Mm-hmm.
Last
2
one
and 2.
determines.
Yep.
I'm out. I drift
with
away and
that-
I am sleeping in some baking pan, turning into a nice banana bread.
And with that, the banana pudding.
Yep.
All right. So at this moment, you guys are making your way through the basement. Let's see how we're going to do this. Torvald, you're technically up next. Go ahead. What you want to do? I can't hear you. What?
Stairs. Did we open the door?
No, I
Not
opened
yet.
one to the left, but not the one in front.
All right, I'll check the one in front.
All right. Yep. As you open it up, you see the staircase leading up to what you would assume to be the first floor.
Okay. What are the walls made out of?
It's like cobblestone.
Okay. Full disclosure, I'm going to light this house on fire. So act accordingly.
Do it.
I'm going to kind of hold my action at the stairs and kind of wait for more of the party to get up here.
Alrighty.
Quick question. Are we technically not engaged in combat anymore? So we're kind of like...
Technically not. But
Okay.
I'm just kind of going through just like this last round of initiative order just to see what you guys are doing. So
It works.
after that, it would be Craglow.
I'm trying to continue to find a way out, so hopefully I
All right.
will make my way towards that soon.
Yep. So as you around the corner, you see the staircase ahead of you. You see Torvalds at the top there waiting, like waving everybody. Come on, let's go. Get out of here. And you just make your way up the staircase and up onto the first floor.
Is everyone else up already?
They're making their way basically. Yeah. So if everybody else is doing that, we can just cut. I can just basically expedite it. All right. Yeah. So you guys make your way up to the first floor, and this place is too creepy for you, man. This is not what you signed up for when you said that you guys were going to get rich. You came across a banana that just got smashed into pudding. There's no way this is all worth it. And as you guys start making your way out into the hallway going down, huge lightning cracks, rumble starts to happen. Everything, it feels like flickers, and you're all standing outside. Daylight just starts to rise. And ahead of you, you see the same gauntly-looking, thin-looking man with the brownish shoot. I see. You guys have finally made it. But there's only 5. What happened to the other?
I smell him. Does he smell like bananas?
He make a perception check.
8.
8. No bananas.
Okay.
Well, congratulations. You have completed the survival of the horror of Podkeep Manor. Here, take these t-shirts. And as he hands you each one a t-shirt, it says, I survived Podkeep Manor, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
So I'm going to unsheath an arrow,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
and I'm going to directly aim it at this dude's head and let fly.
All right.
Just be like, you really put us through this for all that? for a lousy freaking t-shirt? And that's it. There goes the arrow. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't count. Here goes another 20. 19, 23.
23. As the arrow, you're aiming it at his head?
Yeah.
As the arrow hits the head, it appears to go through, and his entire image vanishes into smoke.
Oh, come on. I wanted to kill this guy.
But behind him is a huge chest. Out in the middle of like this courtyard square, you see this giant chest.
Sweet.
With
Go
that,
for it.
you guys approach, you open it up, and it's just a mound of platinum pieces, more than you can count. And you guys get the sense that you've completed something, you survived something together. You guys will be rich for the rest of your life. However, the true richness was the friends that you made along the way in surviving this.
Except
And
the
with that,
banana.
except for the banana.
I reach over to Zethorn and I take one of the little gold pieces and I put it next to the banana that's still on his shoulder.
And you see the little banana grabs it, starts doing the little dance. He's all happy. And with that, you guys survived. Minus, go for it.
Torvald's not taking any money, and he's leaving it, and he just sort of leaves without a word. And he finds a scenic rooftop or a cliff top, and he takes out the little tiny banana out of his pocket, and he wraps it in the t-shirt, and he lights it on fire with the torch. Lets the ashes scatter to the wind while that Titanic song plays.
Amazing.
Very nice.
And with that, the daylight breaks. Your survival night comes to a close, and you guys have made it all through, minus our beloved banana. Congratulations, that was it. There was a lot more, but obviously time was running over, and I didn't want to keep on going. So, but yeah,
Listen,
congratulations, guys.
Maybe
Danny.
it'll happen next time.
Oh my god, yeah.
this was phenomenal. Thank you.
There's so much
for
more,
running
but
it.
yeah.
Once again, everyone checking in. I know we've had a couple people viewing in live. If you're watching us now, if it isn't just our players all jumped on Twitch, which I still think is awesome that everyone does try to participate when they can. Remember, we are doing a giveaway. Tony, if you don't mind raising the dice right now, this is going to be the first giveaway from our sponsorship with DCT Industries. It is a local gaming company. They are starting up a war gaming tabletop game that is going to be a 3v3 game. It's going to be played a little bit like Pokemon, where you control monsters or creatures, and they will have different attacks that'll all be determined via dice based. And coming soon throughout 2021, we will be able to sample and demo the game on Podcasters. So until then, we can't wait to. Please go check them out. We are doing a giveaway, as I had said, with the dice. There are 3 ways to enter in for this. The first way is what you must do to be able to get the extra chances. You have to go through and like DCT Industries on their Facebook. How do you get there? Well, you go to our Facebook page, which if you haven't yet, why don't you like it while you're there? Go to the pinned post, which is going to have this Twitch stream episode as well. It has a little asterisk in the comments that I say this post in capitals. It's obvious. Go to it. You go through that. You can follow the link to DCT Industries. While you're there, comment on this post a friend's name. That will get you an additional chance in. After that, you can also comment in the Yellow King. For the final enter into this giveaway, send us a message with the code word The Manor. So there's 3 ways to get in. The first one, so what you do is you make sure you have to go in, you have to like the page DCT, and then you send us the code word The Manor to our Facebook page. Then 2 additional chances. You comment a friend on the post that is pinned, as well as make a comment with the Yellow King. You do those 3 things, you get 3 chances in for a raffle to win the dice that Tony so nicely presented with everyone. We'll have more giveaways coming in the future months, and I'll make sure to post all the rules. I'm gonna let everyone sign off real quick because this has been a 4-hour session. We haven't gone this long in a while. It's been an intense packed time, but go follow Podcasters Tabletop Gaming on social media. Mark, you go. Let everyone know where they can find you.
Yeah, typically it's not Tagna or Tony playing. It's Azoth, and you can find him on Twitter at Podcasters Azoth. He's been kind of taking a nap for a while now in the desert and been thinking some things over. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, Ricky, let everyone know where they can find you.
You can find me at Rick_Coates on Instagram or Twitter. For my normal Podcasters character of Remus, you can find him at Podcasters Remus on Twitter.
There you go. Tony, let everyone know where they can find you. As well as
can follow my normal character Finks the Goblin at Podcasters Finks on Twitter. You can follow my miniature painting at Phoenix Forge on Instagram. And then one more time, check out DCT Industries. It's Facebook, dctindustries.tabletopgaming.
there you go. Check them out. Danny, before we go to you real quick, Chris, you are normally through the network on multiple podcasts such as History Creeps, Silence Your Phones, Chris and Anthony Just Can't Stop, and so many more. Which ones am I forgetting? You want to push anything else?
That's it. Hit it up, bicbp-radio.com if you want to find me on Twitter, C Chavez for real.
There you go. And Danny,
Doggy.
sign us off, man.
Alrighty, well, this is Daniel Chavez. You can follow Howard on Twitter at podcastersh, or you can just follow my doodling art on Facebook and Instagram, Ratfink Arts. Go check it out. But on behalf of everybody else here, we'd like to say go ahead and roll, and thank you for tuning in.
And all right.
Yeah.